Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey y'all. This is Beautiful Blessed Tarot back again with another. Hey, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Now, here we listen, learn, and live and laugh. Okay, there's no judgment, no shade. We just want everybody to do better, be better, okay? That's it, that's all. We ain't pushing nothing over here, no type of agendas, nothing like that. Okay? We ain't doing nothing like that. How y'all doing? So I hope everybody's having a good day. I just sitting here calling myself doing a pre-shuffle. Oh wow. Okay. Just call myself doing a pre-shuffle, a little bit on camera, you know. But before we get started, already seems like a lot going on. So I'm gonna see what's cracking. All right. Okay, blessings on the bottom. Let's see. All right, so we got a nice little lovely stack. Okay. So we got imagination, you know, variety, fantasy, mind. 63 could be significant as a number. Okay. Stress follow behind that. Somebody could be suffering from headaches, you know, lack of sleep, pressures in the body. You know, 73 could be significant. We got friendship, you know, 72 as well. But it could be a team, a connection, a network, or something. Indulgence follow, 47. Interactions, joy, you know, friendliness, perseverance. Perseverance. But yeah, some type of challenge or resolution, you know, options. The number 7 could be significant. 8 as well. 10, 13, 6, 52, and 12 as well. But we got alliance, you know. It's trust, honesty. We got fate, coincidence, fortune telling, you know, fatalism. We got loss, bereavement, sorrow, damage. And we had a few cards come in reverse that were marriage, endorsement, and stop. Okay, so y'all know already what that's giving for real. Let me see. Yeah, so somebody is just pretty much trying to use their imagination and figure anything out at this point. And they're stressed the fuck out because nothing that is coming to mind is really working in regards to some type of something that they're trying to maintain or complete or accomplish, you know, with a team or a network, you know, some type of person that they viewed as a friend or something like that, that they was, you know, having a good time with, you know, and they want to keep it going, you know, this type of alliance or dynamic that they have with said person, place, or thing. And they've been putting in some work, doing possibly spell work behind the scenes or some type of magic to keep it going. But at this point, it's backfired and they just have to admit the defeat. Like, it's at a loss. Like, you know, there is no moving forward with whatever or whoever this is. Like, there's no marriage on the table. There's no, you know, bribing them or tempting them or tricking them into, you know, going back to what used to be. Like, there is no stopping the inevitable, you know. Everything must and is coming to an end because of some type of backfire. And whoever this person is, you know, they're getting blessings, you know, with the 2-3. So, you know, it's just really, I mean, I don't know, it's really just giving a whole lot right now because it really don't be having to be like that though. If everybody just learn how to like roll with the punches and take your L and just like swallow your pride and ego, take defeat sometimes, like you'll figure out sooner than later that it was for your betterment versus like your downfall, because a lot of stuff don't be happening for no reason. So like all this victory you trying to accomplish, whoever may resonate for, take it as it resonate, leave what doesn't. But whoever needs to hear this type of stuff, like the victory you call yourself trying to get through a heartbreaking situation because you see somewhat the writing on the wall, but you don't want to believe it, and you trying to push through this heartbreak with like options, but these options is you lying to yourself and trying to believe that you got options, and it's really just illusions that's still leading you to more heartbreak and downfall when you could have just left it alone. You know, like is really not giving what you like, all the things and possibilities that you thought you were gonna have and stuff, like you decisions you wanted to try to make, and should I go left, should I go to right, like to maintain this type of stability and the options and stuff in the past and that you want to create moving forward. Like it wasn't given. All it was a bunch of illusions. Like you got to get out your head and you got to stop wanting people to be and move and do how you want them to. Like the world revolves around you, because it really doesn't. And we all got to learn that. Like we're not the only ones on this planet. Damn sure not the only ones, and 50 feet. So confirmation. But you know, we got to take it in stride. So like we can't have everything our way. So it's just like all of that, you trying to persevere through illusions that you convince yourself to take as law, is like you working extra hard for nothing, like a cycle complete. Like that's it, that's a wrap. Like that's all, folks. It's good. We good, we cool. I've been there, done that, wash my hands with the shit type shit. And you trying to manifest and do magic behind the scenes like it's gonna change anything is continually further to lead to more heartbreak and failure. So it's just like, learn to hold them, know when to fold them. You can't win everything. Sometimes you just gotta eat that. And don't be putting nothing more on nobody else's plate that you can't have put back on yours, because they didn't ask for that. What you eat don't make them shit. So you can have that back. Return to sender, respectfully. But yeah, it's like this victory you striving so hard to get, it's like, nah, like it's alluding to change. Serious change that you put upon yourself when you made the decisions you made a while back. And with you continue to try to manifest a different outcome from your past decisions, is only blocking you furthermore from any type of blessings. Okay? It really is. So take it how it resonates. Whoever needed to hear it. And you struggling to daydream about bigger and better days and stuff. You know, you want to believe so bad that you're going to have this victory, but you know deep down inside that you still doing all of this manifesting, or so-called manifesting, hard work, trying to put in the work to get the result. But it's not granting you nothing. It's really not. Like, for real. And it's really just a big illusion. For real. Because you just refuse. And you stuck in your mind, and you stuck in your head, and you got all this paranoia, and you going through some type of depression, but it's not even worth all of that. And you feel like somebody was robbing you and all of this stuff like that. Like, nah, anybody robbing you, you robbing your damn self. Because why would you give somebody that much power over you? Karmic or not, I'm just saying. Because you think the collective enlightened ones, divine beings, want to be put up on such a high pedestal that these karmics putting us on. We don't even know half of y'all from Adam and Eve. But y'all feel like y'all can know every which way that we turn around. If we ate the day, if, like, you got too much time on your hands. Way too much. Way too much. But then call yourselves being depressed and paranoid. I'm not playing down nobody's shit, but it's like, over it. You feel me? Because everybody ain't doing all of that. Ain't doing a half of what you doing to the collective at all. So I'm just saying, ain't nobody checking for you like that. And the fact that this fly want to be worse, I'm like, I'll let you fly around. Go ahead, do what you do. All this plenty open space. But now you keep trying to fly past my face and in my face. Like, I mean, it is what it is. Once you get it, you get it. And it don't be on no cocky shit. Don't be on no, like, just is what it is, Brody. It is what it is. But, you feel like somebody stole something for you, like your happiness, your joy. You all out here disappointed and damn near putting yourself in self-isolation behind the shit that you doing. Ain't nobody putting a gun to your head and making you do half the shit. Like, seriously. Take it how it resonates. It is who it's for. So, all of that. Hold on. Where did the card go? Oh, right here. I don't know if this family came in reverse or not, but it came out as family. So, take it how it resonates. 46 could resonate to whomever. But you feel like this bond, you either want it back, it's not the way it used to be, you just trying to maintain it. However, take it how it resonates, take it out of class. But you're doing a little too much to have something that's done. It's just done. Just let it be done. So you can finally get to some type of relaxation. And it's not to be on like, no, oh, somebody think they better than you, because it's not that. Like, we all had to go through that. So get off your high fucking horse. Stop thinking misconstruedly and come back to reality. How about them apples? Again, you're not the only one on the planet. That'll help you fix that thinking. Because you out here sick as a dog with some type of disease, feeling all this like weakness and anxiety and everything else. Like, you just out here looking depressed, like fucking Grim Reaper, Crypt Keeper, and all this other shit. Like, is it really worth it though? Come on now. Is it? You got going through natural disasters and shit, going through survival, trying to be on survival mode, taking risks, you know, trying to bring other people into your nonsense, because it's like, you still heartbroken, going through immense change because you're the one bringing it in. All this manifested hard work you're doing, you don't seeing that it's not for your good, it's for your downfall. Like, and if you want to speed that up, cool beans, go for it. But you really out here trying to bring other percent up. I mean, I guess, hey, everybody got free will, so to each his own. But not you trying to collaborate and bring other people in so they can help you with your stability, because you the one going through change. When all along, when you was suffering from the initial heartbreak or suffering, you should have just walked away and left it at that. But you know, you guys have a hard time with letting things go and releasing, and it's really got you overwhelmed because you really striving and desiring this type of victory or scenario that you claim is victory in your mind, and it's like really an illusion. You think it's an option and it's really not. Like, what are you talking about? You got to get there first. You got to get that first. Once you get that, then you can move on to like, oh, it's really not that deep. No, it's really not. No. Glad you're back. Okay. And now that we got there, let's proceed. Okay? It's just giving that. But hold on, y'all. Because it's raining. It's pouring. But I don't mind it. But I'm not about to sit here and get poured around wet like this. No. Yeah, so that's what you got going on. That's what you got going on. Okay. I know it sucks too, because it's like, dang, you trying real hard and ain't nothing working. Just when it seems like it's working, it's not. Because it's like, make it make sense, please. Just do that. Because if you can't figure it out, just make what you saying make sense. Let's just at least start there. And then when you get that, let me know. Because otherwise, right. So And you think whatever you were trying to accomplish is a gift. You want it so bad. Through your heartbreak. You trying to acquire this victory. You even reaching out to practitioners and everything. But you still in a sorrowful state. Like, you're not getting nowhere. You still, like, you even more apologetic now than you was before. And you still in this depression and paranoia. When you need to just stop what you're doing and repent. And I'm not forcing no religion or spirituality on nobody. To each his own. But, seriously, that's what you need to do, Pooh. And it ain't trying to come at you or nothing like that, for real. It's just really like, for what? For what? Say what it is, truthfully, out loud, a few times, to yourself. It don't matter if anybody's in the room, say it out loud. So you can hear it. Even if it's for the first time, you actually hearing how stupid you sound, for real. It's okay. At least we're getting somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. But I'm gonna just need y'all to do a little better. For real, because it's not worth it. It's really not. It's stupid. Because you find yourself locked up behind all that shit you was doing. All this change, fast change too. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5 everywhere. Like all this change you was creating for yourself behind something you felt was victory when you should have said, okay, you know what, after the first time, like, I'm gonna swallow my pride, I'm gonna swallow my ego, and I'm gonna put my big girl panties on, big boy drawers on, and let's rock and roll and keep it pushing. Cause now you're still fucked up in the game. Shit is crazy. And there's evidence piling up against you. When you should have just been having this self-love instead of trying to play on some get back. Now you out here homeless, wishing somebody cared about you, having nightmares and stuff, wanting somebody to compromise with you, going through withdrawals and stuff, hoping that somebody could teach you the way, going through your challenges and things like that, give you a helping hand, show you, tell you what to do next, and this is what you do and stuff, so you can live and learn, and you can be alright, and you can be ready for your next chapter. But, though, you wanted to be out here still playing in spell work, and that's the consequences when you're doing too much. Because it's not even about the spell work or whatever else you could or couldn't be doing. But at the same token, it's still about, like, come on now, because you're doing too much. And you causing yourself more anguish and fury and heartache and all of that shit. And it's like, okay, cool. The next person who understood the assignment and learned the lesson is off moving and grooving and being lucky. And you want to sit here and have conflict with them because they understood what you refused to, when it's just that simple. If it was on the next person's foot, you would have no time, no problem picking out, oh, you need to change this, you need to do that. Let that person get there and figure it out as they need to, because who the fuck are any of us? I mean, at the end of the day, who the fuck are you? Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are they? Ain't nobody excluded. So stop thinking that you're the only one on this planet. It'll start there. The fixing of your mindset for the betterment of yourself and others around you. You're welcome. For the jewels. Now it's up to you to take that and apply it to your life, but it starts there. With your mindset, the way you're thinking. It's type fucked up. You can't be just conceited and you out here putting yourself in harm's way. Like, make it make sense. It's just backwards and idiotic. Yeah, you call yourself having some type of little strategy to get up there and you wearing this mask and you hesitant moving forward because you know you stuck like Chuck. And you know everything around you is happening on some wild stuff. Like, you know this type. And you thinking it's just like, oh, somebody else is doing. No, that's your doing. And you're doing alone. Once you get that second part through your head, you'll be even better. Okay? Because it's half the battle won at that point. You're halfway there. Okay? Like, it's lessons to this. It's levels to this. get with it or get left behind. I promise you. Because you feel like you can't control yourself and you just gotta do this, you gotta do that. And you really going into savings and everything else, like really pulling money out of thin air for some wild shit, but you can't sustain or support yourself. So going back to the first lesson, just make it make sense. Like, just explain that to me if you can't get the equation and the answer. Okay? So just explain to me, how does that work on your side? When you can successfully explain it to me, we can continue this conversation. But until then, you keep digging yourself into a deeper hole because it's just not right. And you're not going to make me, the collective, or anybody else feel like it is because you believe your own lies. Because that is where you guys fuck up terribly. Who the fuck are you? Okay. You want to be stubborn because you see your money dwindling, but you want to be stubborn, and you so desperate for the change of eternal love and consistency and a soulmate, and you have such sweet dreams about it. But when you're waking up, you going through all this commotion, like you causing chaos, going through dangerous situations, putting yourself in harm's way, having accidents and stuff from backfiring spell work and everything else. Like, just putting an end and a death to possibly yourself and anything you got going on for any type of happiness or a home or triumph. And it's really your pride that's really got you stuck in a timeline that is no longer, because you won't swallow it, because you won't eat that, because you won't say, okay, let me get the fuck on with myself, truly and genuinely, for me. You worried about the next one, still trying to play like the Joneses. Got all of this in between going on. I see why you can't explain the equation and why you're getting your answers. I see why you can't explain it. But do you see why you can't explain it? Like, are you hearing yourself right now? Okay, so let me know when you're ready to actually learn the equation and get the right answer. Because I gave it to you, but now that it's time to take the pop quiz, who knows if you're going to write the answer I literally just gave you word for word before I gave you the paper type of shit. You know, like if you go to, you know, the Divine Academy, you know, the school, you don't take it literally. But, you know, if you know what I mean, you know the metaphor and everything, the analogy, you know what I'm going to talk about, okay? But yeah, you really let your pride and ego keep you in a time zone where it's like, yeah, that was then, this is now. Everybody's growing, everybody's moving. Life goes on with or without me or you. Whether this one comes back or the next one, like, it keeps going. So, again, stop thinking you're the only one on the planet. Because let's be honest, if that were the case, but yeah, you going in blind, trying to call yourself getting some help because you want to put on this facade like you got it all, like everything's cool, but you really low-key want somebody to reach out and give you mercy and charity and a helping hand and feel like, oh, you're theirs and everything else. But it's not giving that, you know? And you feel like that would be so on time right now because that was your goal. Only after you suffer the consequences of being a little like everything that you're not supposed to be right now when learning the lesson, okay? So it's just like, dang, and you want to get back to this happy-go-lucky sweetheartedness with this person, but it's like you want to have this good news where they reach out and, you know, they, you know, deliver on some type of promises that they made when they thought it was something different, something better. Guy or girl, take it as it resonates. If it applies, it applies. But you know, you want to get back to this calmness, but you sit here in la la land and don't see the trap that you put yourself into because of this disturbance and this energy attachment that you got on you, that you need to just go ahead and just let it be what it be. Like, you need to really just stop what you're doing, because you're seeing the signs, but you don't want to believe it's real. Like, how? Why? But everything else in your mind that you know is not real, you believe. Like, just explain it to me. Let me know how you got your answer, and I'm going to tell you how everybody else got theirs. Listen, that's all. It's not to make you feel stupid. It's not to make you, but that's really how it is. That's really how it is, okay? So, Spirit is just saying you need to just take a seat. You need to take a chill pill and worry about this trap you done put yourself in, and this, disturbance, like this irritation and supernatural, like, stuff you got going on that you got to deal with in the background. And you need to, like, really do some type of introspection, become an introvert, and really do, like, get off online, for real. Separate yourself. Have some privacy about yourself. Stop wanting to be loud and protest every damn thing. Want to be seen all the time. Go on your own adventure. Okay, that'll bring you justice. Okay? Stop trying to bully folks and come up with ideas to do this and do that, and maybe you will receive some genuine blessings from the universe. Besides whatever you trying to call yourself, I guess, like, offering up to the universe to do whatever you're doing in the background. Like, Spirit said, get your shit together. It's okay. We all been there, done that. If not in this lifetime, it's been in one lifetime or another. So ain't nobody perfect at all. Ain't nobody perfect at all. So don't feel like everybody perfect, and stop putting everybody else on such a high pedestal that you don't even put yourself on. Because that's just where you fuck up. Like, everybody don't think like you. Evidently. Like, everybody don't think like you. Okay? And I'm over here shiny, 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 shiny. Oh, I love chocolate. It's so good. Period. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? But that was just for y'all. Like, I really genuinely won't try to be funny. It applies and resonate who it resonates to. If you understand the analogy, the metaphor, then you get it. But again, Spirit is saying your pride is what's in the way. Like, your self-esteem, your self-worth, your ego. Like, you need to get over it. For real. Because it's affecting your stability, and not just your surroundings, but within yourself. And that's why you can't get right to save your life, because you just refuse. And you let whatever entity, attachment, or whoever you hang around, or whatever negative force that you choose to be involved in, puppet master your shit. And it's really just doing nothing but blindly leading you into your end game. Like, it is what it is, but you definitely signed up for it, and you continually sign up for it. So don't say, oh, I ain't doing this and the third, because you know that you are, we know that you are, and we understand the logic, we understand the mindset of it. But it's up to you to change it for the better. That's really just all it is, for real. Like, this world is programmed to, like, let you believe idiotic shit. It really is. And it's like, it's not worth it to have the stuff that people be putting themselves through. Like, if you looking on it from the outside in, on a different mindset, and you be like, dang, why I can't figure that out? Like, we don't know that. You gotta ask yourself that. But it's like, do you even want to get to that point? Or are you so stuck on, oh, I'm in lack and somebody else got it, so I'm going to steal it, I'm going to take it from them, instead of trying to figure out how to get it for yourself? Like, make it make sense. That's all. And if you can't make it make sense, then are you going to get left behind, or are you going to join everybody? It's up to you. To each his own. No pressure. No fucks given either. Respectfully. Yep. So somebody probably gonna end up in jail with this energy attachment, I'm gonna be stuck in hesitation, just trying to relax and just have time to think about what they did, you know? Still trying to figure out, like, you know, where they went wrong, and, you know, be all in their mind still. Might be going to the loony bin. I don't know. And it's definitely somewhere where you can't be out here persuading anybody, because you really gonna be feeling alone. Like, I guess then that'll be your wake-up call, because it's just not getting through your head. Is that what it is? And it's unfortunate, but, you know, sometimes the hard-headed ones gotta sit down in a particular way where it actually gets through their minds, you know, and actually connects. Because again, there's no shade, there's no judgment, there's no hate, but you're gonna figure it out. It's just about, if this way is not working, then let's try this. That didn't work. Okay, let's try this. Right, because it's just one thing after another. That's the part of the backfire. Like, you will learn these lessons one way or another. And if we gotta use what you've been doing against you to do it, to just provide this whole array of a whiteboard of just like lessons and objectives, and that you're supposed to have been taking notes on this whole time. Like, when you finally get it, what the rest of the class is talking about, and when you finally even get in the same general area of the book that everybody's on, you kind of like, okay, you know, don't try to read books above your level, okay? If you understand the metaphor and the analogy, like, stay in your lane. Like, don't be in kindergarten trying to read a fucking Harry Potter book. Like, oh, you know, like, for real. And you so desperately want somebody to trust you and feel like you're honest and that they can have compatibility with you, but all you provide is evidence that you need to have some self-love, because you still trapped in your mind and doing nut shit, trying to be a third party to them and have somebody show you love, but you fail to realize what you got going on in the background. You're about to be homeless if you're not already. You're still having nightmares. You want somebody to compromise with you because you're still going through withdrawals. Like, it's just repeating from the beginning of the message. And you want somebody to pull you in and put you under their wing and help you so-called live and learn and let you be okay so you can be ready to do whatever you want to do, but you're still going to be mad that they're winning and you're not, and you're going to be ready to fight and be just doing everything all over again. For what reason? Like, you're not understanding the lesson. Like, there's no more reason to pull cards out of this deck. It's coming back again. Like, you're not learning the lesson, so you're going to have to be put down in a way where you're going to finally learn the lesson. And you can be calm and you can finally get some type of good news. Somebody else on the outside looking in probably be like, that's regular schmegular, that's good news. It will be good news to her or him, whoever this applies to, collective. So let's not judge. Let's not judge. But it will be good news, and they can be calm and fucking get back on at least like on the same page as everybody else. Like, calm the fuck down. Let's start there. Let's just woosah, you know. Okay? But I'm gonna go ahead and leave that one there, I guess, maybe. Let's see if Spirit wants anything else to come out. Because, yeah, it done stopped raining, so I guess somebody might have been crying. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make anybody cry or anything like that. I promise you that's not my wishes. I was told to just, you know, meditate in my happy place and just be calm and cool and collected. And, you know, I definitely did that. And I'm here, my little fellow. Like, even with you turning up in the background and, you know, I feel your energy, it's okay. It's all right. You know, we all been there, done that. It's all right. No need to be called all types of bitches and hoes, you know. And I gotta pick with you because it's only like you're gonna feel like somebody attacking you, and it's very much not that. Whoever it applies to, like, it's very much not that. And I know other people can understand where I'm coming from. Excuse me. So yeah, so yeah, confirmation. But okay, there you go. Trying to make sure all the cars are turned up right, so ain't nothing in reverse unless it has to be, cause yeah. But yeah, anything else, Spirit, you want us to know about this situation, this particular thing, this moment? I don't want to take too much time with the folks, so let's get right to the chase. All right? It is stop raining so I can get something. Because sheesh, I'm right here. Oh yeah, let's do that. Okay. Whew. I'm out here sweating for y'all. Because somebody got to understand it. It's like y'all cannot afford to go into the next lifetime with this type of behavior is what I'm getting. Like, y'all just got to learn this shit right now because there's too many people over it. Like, if this is the basics and y'all just refusing to understand the basics, bro, like, you really have no chance in the next one. Like, yeah, you don't want anybody to know that you're definitely going to be receiving grief and sorrow, like, loss all day. Like, when I tell you fives been coming out, fives. Like, immense change is coming for your ass. Like, and if you want to continue to be dumb, when you're actively receiving your last chances to ever make some type of anything right at this point, so you don't be even more fucked up in the game than what you already are on track to receive, then that's on you. Like, okay, cool. But yeah, like, you're really hoping somebody who's winning right now, who's up, who's, you know, showing progress and having public recognition is going to show you love and be crafty and fierce and, you know, show wisdom and consideration for you. But again, that change, that victory that you want is not coming at a good change. Like, you just don't know when to quit because you have all this much strength and persistence, and it needs to be, you need to have some discipline. You need to have some health and, you know, maturity and strength about you. Like, you're an unstoppable force, but in the wrong way. Like, you gotta fix that shit. Like, you wasting too much time worrying and moving on the wrong thing. And if I gotta say it like this in a calm demeanor for you to get it, like, cool. Because evidently you're at a point where you can understand me when I'm saying it like this. Like, because usually I would have to kind of like match energy and turn up, but I understand your pain. Like, and the fact that you realize now, like, all right, you really just up shit's creek without a paddle. Like, you just going through it. It's done and over with now. Like, you really like going through it, and I understand your pain, but it's like, you know, get past it. I'm not gonna say it's not worth it, like, get over it or nothing like that, because we can all feel our feels. That's never been no issue for nobody. But that's where y'all be fucking up. Y'all feel like can't nobody be and have nothing. Like, y'all the only ones on the planet, but you working so hard and using other motherfuckers on the planet to attack and do all of this to this one particular person, place, or thing. And it's like, for what? Because you mad about something that coulda, shoulda, woulda, or have or haven't been. Like, really, what is it? Like, because you still have yet to explain your answer and how you even got there. Like, teach the class at this point. Like, because until you start making sense on your explanation of how you got all of that, then we can slowly progress on. Like, all right, well, glad to know that you figured that wasn't working. Now let's go and figure this out the right way. Like, let's get there. Because the Most High God loves all of us, and He really gives us all a chance and a, you know, time and space to get our shit together. And sometimes it takes somebody on the outside looking in that don't even know you from Adam and Eve to just be like, it's okay, you know, it's all right. But we have this Emperor here. Like, this could be for a masculine, could be for a very masculine feminine, could be for a feminine, take it how it resonates. But you want to be in this, you know, hold on, let me see, because you could be wanting to be in this emperor status, like, where you're like, you know, admired and you have control and, you know, you're ambitious and whatnot. Or maybe you just hoping that this is the type of person that's having this victory that will come in and swoop in and save your life and grant you this stability. But it's like, no. Why do you keep depending on another when you actively got yourself into what you're in? When all you had to do was walk away, whether you wanted to or not. That's all you had to do. But because you refused to do that and you got yourself in a deeper hole, now you're able to sit still and listen at least a little bit to this. Because this will help you connect the dots and help you look back and think like, oh, yeah. Oh, got you. So let me let you breathe. Let me let you think about everything. You know, I'll give you a good little minute, you know, get yourself together. Think about it. Let it all sink in. Yes, that's how you fucked up. Yes, that's how you fucked up. Yes, that is also how you fucked up. Time and time again. Should I go on? Okay. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, like, for real. You really expect somebody to come up off their duckies for you. But when you had the chance and opportunity, you was holding back. You won't give in and trying to receive. You won't give in what you want to receive now. So why would you expect to receive that? And yes, whoever this emperor is that's in the spotlight having victory and stuff, that you feel like you want them to have so much love and control and passion for you and control over the situation and break you out like damsel in distress, they holding on tight to what they got because they worked hard for it. They trying to maintain their stability and manifest even more greatness in their stability away from you, something that you should have been doing. You know, like, you fail to realize that happened for the both of you, not to you. So now that you've figured out that whatever way you was thinking was just not working, and you're with everybody else now on the same page and you're trying to actually learn, and okay, you're at entry level, that's cool. Nobody's in advanced or excellent right now. We're all at good, you know. Don't beat yourself up. Okay, nobody's perfect. We're all getting there. And some people might be on excellent by now. Who knows? A few people in the collective might be at A+. Few people might be at C-, you know? Kind of analogy. If I got to take it there, I will. So, you know, you're really mad and you want to come in all quick on somebody else's dime so you can have this victory and have some type of roots or security. But you still faking the funk like you got everything, and you're not being honest for nothing. How you gonna try to come in and take over somebody else's stuff, or want somebody to come in all fast for you and grant you something that you could never deliver for your damn self? Like, how is it so easy for you to want something that you can't give? You don't want to give, you don't try to give, you just don't fucking give a fuck. That's what that is. And it's okay not to give a fuck, but you want to be mad at somebody else for not doing that, for not giving a fuck. You know? But some light was shed on all of your stuff, like all of your diabolicalness. Yeah. And I was feeling it before the Seven of Swords came out, like all of your diabolicalness. Because your dishonesty, your betrayal, you know, your tactics and strategy that you call yourself doing was just coming out of a place of low self-esteem. Like, it wasn't resonating on a higher even level to even hurt anybody else but yourself, if that makes sense. Like, the shit what you was doing was so eternal. That's how you know you got to do some healing work, because you fighting yourself thinking that it's the outside world, and it's really not. That's what you fail to realize. Like, everybody else got to fight their own demons too. Like, what makes you think you're so special? Once you realize you're not the only one on the planet, that's when, you know, you can move on to other shit. Because it's like, oh, you can't half-ass give somebody acknowledgement or credit. Like, if I exist and I irk your nerves, you're not the only one on the planet, whether you want me here or not. If you over here got to do all of this, all this dumb stuff that's going to lead you behind bars and stuck like Chuck, why do you feel like you're the only one on the planet? Like, you can't half-ass think something and turn it off and on when you want to make it fit the narrative. Like, that's an eternal battle. Like, you're really fighting yourself outwardly. if that makes sense. But it probably doesn't, but it makes sense to somebody. So that's all that matters. But take it how it resonates. Like, do what you gotta do. Like, but you doing all of this, you know, I don't know. You're doing way too much. That's what you're doing. And yeah, this is something that's coming in fast. Yeah, real fast. This Wheel of Fortune, just change. Because yet again, you're going to be heartbroken. Like, you're still being met with the same thing. Like, for real. You're still being met with the same thing. And you're not picking it up. But it's going to cause you to have strength and actually get off your high horse and work together with somebody. Maybe a therapist. Maybe, like, somebody who can actually understand, like, and talk to you in a way where it can actually get to you. Like, that's actually been where you've been. You know, you got to be taken to your next destination in your life. Like, taken to your next chapter. Because you're going to figure it out one way or another. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because you will not be moving forward with that same mindset. Like, you're just not going to be allowed to do that. So, do what you got to do now, Karmic. And I know you're not, you know, probably, you know, prepared or, you know, ready for the type of, you know, dark night of the soul healing and growing and stuff that you're going to have to be faced to do, but just know it's worth it. If you don't know anything else, just know that actually putting the work in is actually worth it. No matter how bad, you know, the enemy may want you to think otherwise, it's actually worth it, you know. To everybody, to each his own, you know. It's actually worth it. So yeah, I'm speaking to everybody. But yeah, like. I think that may be it. I don't know if Spirit wanted anything else in it. But yeah, don't take offense. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but yeah, I guess. Yeah, so Spirit say, it's gonna be a depth to all of that other stuff you was doing, even though you don't want it to be. It's just gonna be a death part to it. Because I know you sit here like, oh no. Yes. And you'll figure it out. It's okay. It's gonna be a hard landing. So just be prepared to rub your tailbone when you hit that ground, because evidently you don't want to hit the ground running. You just hard head make a soft ass. So, you know, we gotta bring you back down to reality. Get you out the clouds a little bit. Yeah. Because everybody else is going to be happy, experiencing compassion from the universe, you know, and trust in the universe. They're going to be able to make their own decisions without you behind them stalling and, you know, trying to have them suffering and shit. They're going to have peace restored, okay, to do whatever they're trying to do and move on forward with their life. You know, they're going to, you know, have, you know, this imaginative, you know, stability, you know, this imaginative being and energy about themselves, you know, just have the stability, the good nature, the calmness and everything. And you'll eventually get there too, you know. You'll eventually get there too, Karmic. So don't think like, oh, certain stuff is just inachievable, because that's what the enemy wants you to think. And once you get your own head out of your ass and get with the program, you can figure it out too. You know, the Most High God speaks to all of us, high IQ or not, okay? He's in all places. But, something going on with this partnership or whatever. Maybe you'll be able to actually have a partnership or a balance or attraction or a contract with somebody. You know, once you stop playing so many goddamn games and serve your detention and learn a lesson like everybody else, you know. And you give up on, you know, blocking somebody else's forward movement and you can have your own, you know. Facts. Spirit speaking to somebody, and like in the most calmness, like Spirit Most High is definitely in the building, because it is really like, when I tell you no judgment, like no judgment at all. It's just like, hear me when I speak. Apply it. Apply it to your life. Let it resonate. Let it marinate. Because you running up on your last chances. Like, it is not a game. It is too close. It is too close. Close to what? That's for you to know when you need to know it. So, yeah. Because I can't even begin to explain it. It is what it is. Alright, it's going on long, though. Spirit, you got anything else? Yeah, Spirit said you're gonna keep coming because you think these illusions is actually options, and it's not. But somebody gonna end up coming picking you up, karmic. So, you know, this is just a fair warning for those that are actually now in a point where they're actually open to change, and actually like, you know what, all right, yeah, let me go ahead and sit my ass down, because at this point I'm gonna have to serve some type of consequences, but at least it won't be as bad as it could be. And this is just as well for all the other ones that are just like, you know, I'm gonna do what I want. Can't nobody touch me. Can't nobody do nothing to me. All that jazz. Whatever. And y'all gonna be sit down. Y'all gonna need to be called to have some strength, because you're gonna think your whole world ending. Because again, it's just like the same little cards keep coming out in order. Like, it's coming. And you know, it's just like, it's Spirit's way of showing you love, like, and you just don't want to believe it. It's really giving it. Like, you know, because you call yourself want to make plans against whoever this person is moving on to, because you've been left behind. And it's like, bro, at this point you leaving yourself behind. Like, make it make sense, please. Because what? Because it's like you don't want to hear it. So it's like I'm hearing it's being said so many times now. So like, when you do get in silence, it'll be the only thing you hear. Like, all the signs, all the synchronicities, everything that you was refusing to listen to, look at, and all that, everything like that. Like, everything's gonna start coming back to you. Like, you know, you may have lost some gifts if that applies to you, but like, you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna have some type of intuition. You're gonna have some type of know-how, some type of, you know, Most High God has a plan for all of us. I don't know the half of what he got planned for any of us, let alone myself. So I'm just enjoying the ride. That's all I can do. Whether it's good or bad and everything in between. But the fact that you want to fight and you so upset and argumentative is like, you need to get to work, because you got change you need to be preparing for. You need to be doing the inner work, the healing. Like, you need to release all of this anger and get to the root of where it's coming from, where it's stemming from. Because nobody else on the outside world is really the cause of what you got going on. Because you the one letting yourself sit here still being left where the last person left you. Like, they look back over their shoulder, you still in the same spot they left you. But you don't fail to realize that, like, how does that make sense? Like, you don't realize that you're stuck and stagnant, but you feel like you're moving. Oh, that's crazy. But welcome back to reality. So no, you haven't been moving the whole time. No. You've actually been moving backwards. Ass backwards at that. So I'm gonna need you to turn around, face the right direction, and let's move forward, okay? Because you're heavily burdened, like heavily burdened. And it's the end of the cycle. Like, it's just done, like, for real. Spirit says you need to put in more work to be done with the shit. Like, really, like, let some shit go. Because once you do that, you could be like so much free. It'll be such a weight lifted off of you. It'll be a fucking energy attachment lifted off your ass. Like, seriously, let's be for real. Like, come on now. Get your shit together. Because we all know that karmics don't want to be in that predicament, but y'all fail to realize that y'all be the main ones getting yourself there. And then y'all don't want to hear when people tell y'all that, because it's like true. But like, why would you half-ass think the thought, and it's so easy for you to try to point out somebody else's flaws, and you would want them to get their shit together. Like, it's easy for you to figure out, like, somebody else's shit. Like, oh, yeah, but when it comes to you, it's such an issue. Like, so you know how to identify it on somebody else, but not on yourself. You do, but you don't want to see it. Oh, gotcha. Pride and ego. Oh, gotcha. Past hurts, traumas, everything that shoulda, coulda, woulda, didn't, haven't, could have, whatever has happened. You got to fix that. Just like everybody else got to fix it. You know? Because what came out? Yeah, because you getting picked up and you're going to suffer this loss. Period. Point blank. And whoever this Empress is, she's going to have a new start. She's going to be able to move forward, move past you and all this drama, whether it's a guy or a girl. You know, divine masculine, if you're the one that left this karmic guy or girl, whatever have you, take it how it resonates. Whoever it is, whoever, y'all know y'all story. You know, this person that left, you know, this person alone, they're going to be able to have joy with their person. And this person, even by themselves as an individual, before they even come in contact with this person that left said place or thing, you know, they're going to be wealthy and abundant and starting new things and going off and being grateful for what they've all, you know, endured and made it out of on the other side. You know, they're going to be moving forward with, you know, not being so quick to take offers from people that just look at, you know, have a quick little something to call themselves so, you know, attractive and have so much power and strength and just, you know, bravado and leadership about them, like to kind of like have you, you know, in the dark or whatever. Like, take it how it resonates. Excuse me, confirmation. But, you know, you'll be able to see the truth from a mile away, and you'll be able to take action and take root. But, you know, this person and the person that's, you know, left said person alone, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, collective, take it how it resonates. Y'all can definitely like see what hasn't been working thus far, leaving the past in the past. You know, you don't want to go back to the past. You want to go to the future, because you already know what's in the past. You ain't missing shit. So you can definitely go ahead and you know, take everything that you can, you know, salvage from whatever, and, you know, leave the dead leaves and stuff alone. Like, you can move on to greener, greater pastures and actually take a rest and enjoy your new beginnings financially, because balance will have been brought to the situation, and you can actually walk with, like, you know, your head held high, your shoulders pulled back, your chest out, you know, because this person will be out back, and while your dreams and stuff are coming true, and that's the truth. They will be heartbroken behind all of this, you know, working with folks and trying to do this and do that, because they're gonna have no choice but to stay in this tower moment. You know, and while you're out here being happy and thankful for what you've accomplished, they're gonna have to think about all the selfishness and self sabotage that they've been really doing. You know, they're gonna have to admit defeat and admit that a higher power does exist, and that they're not the only one on this planet. That's why they got in trouble when they thought that they wasn't gonna get touched. Like, you can get touched inward and outwardly, and now you can sit in a place where you can touch you can go in and touch your own heart, your soul, your mind, and fix yourself, you know. So, yeah, they see that, you know, when this higher power came in, you know, that they thought they had options, but they see that their options were really just illusions, and, you know, they just gonna be forced to, you know, think about it. They're gonna be going through anxiety and anguish and hopelessness, and just in prison thinking about the past and wishing and hoping like they could come in with a slick love offer and, you know, play on your top to have you share and give with them, and call a positive judgment on them because they so-called changed, or they see the error of their ways. But that'll just be a time for them to remain in their mental prison to really figure some shit out. Like, you're not going to escape it, because the person that left is going to remain left. They're moving on. And at that point, you've only understood a fraction of what we're talking about. Like, you haven't completely understood the equation, so we can't get to how we all got to the answer yet. You can't sit here and try to get all the way over here when you haven't crossed the milestones in the middle to get to that point. So let's stay focused, Karmics. Let's stay focused. But yeah, you're going to be stuck in that mental prison because nobody's playing with you at all. And they're going to be protective of what they have. They're going to remain intelligent, kind, and truthful and practical, charming and generous, and protective, you know, to everything that they have and what's going on around them and everything, you know. So they're going to be getting quick communication about new ideas, new endeavors, and new occurrences. And they're going to have a stable home. They're going to have happiness with the person that they're, and people and places and things that they want to, you know. And while you're stuck and having like moments of enlightenment, you're going to be going through your cycles complete. You know, something that everybody was trying to tell you, you're finally going to be figuring it out. You know, it's going to finally click to you. Like, you're definitely going to be on your right path to see what you was doing in the dark, to look over your shoulder and see where you fucked up. It's going to start making sense. You know, you're going to think about how, you know, you just want to get back to a King of Pentacles status, like where you're realistic, where you're solid, where you know, can be seen as a person with good character and, you know, steady and intelligent and reliable. You know, you're going to start, you know, blocking off things that no longer serve you, and you're going to take your time with your little pentacles that the universe is going to give you. You're going to start making the necessary changes and balances and adaptations to what can bring you success. You know, what can finally bring you victory. You're going to finally get over it. I don't know how long it's going to take you, but you're finally going to get over it. And you're going to be able to walk away and have a brand new beginning elsewhere, where you can start to feel real good about yourself when you start traveling elsewhere on your new journey. You know, you're going to start feeling loved and be loved. And you're going to come across people that, you know, that you can celebrate with. And that'll be your cycle complete. And that'll be, you know, the universe showing you some type of love, okay? After your heartbreak, you know, you'll see some type of victory, some type of good news for you. Like, on the, everybody else's judgment of what's your good news don't matter. Just like your judgment don't matter on what everybody else's good news is. Period. So, you know, it's just going to require for you to have strength and, you know, really do what you got to do to, you know, be, you know, bring in a masculine figure for yourself that's going to love you and be the emperor you need, you know. And with this fly trying to be worse feminist, you know, stuff, they trying to distract you. So don't let nothing distract you, because you will have this death to your old ways, and you will be happy. You know, you will see how, you know, that old you really just was like leading to your downfall. Like, you're going to be grateful for a lot of shit. You're going to start seeing the world, and you're going to finally understand the equation. You're going to be with everybody else in the same book with everybody else. You may not be on the same page or the same chapter, but you're finally going to be, you know, at least you're in the right book. You're at the right phase. You're at the right time. Okay, cool. We can get somewhere, you know. You're definitely going to be happy. And you're going to be able to move forward and learn better money habits, learning better ways to make decisions. You're going to be happy, you know, that you left this deceitful and dishonesty behavior behind. You're going to be able to be in your Queen of Cups, whether male or feminine. You know, you're going to be able to be kind and actually good-natured, calm, you know, something that you've actually been trying to receive. And you're actually going to be able to conversate and have some type of victory in a partnership with somebody, whether it's romantic or not. You know, at least you'll still be able to have a genuine friend that you can count on and you can rely on in life. You know, you really won't be all this so alone and depressed and having all this anxiety and feeling like somebody robbed you of your happiness. Like, what? You'll be able to figure it out. You'll get it together. But for now, you burden. And you arguing and you fussing and you mad because of a divine feminine or an empress or somebody leaving you for somebody else. It was meant to be. Can you just accept that? Okay? It was meant to be. Just like it's meant to for you to actually have something too, if you can get there. Honestly. Like, listen. Hear it. Let it marinate. Play it back if you need to, because it's not that hard. It's not. It may seem that way, but it's not. Because once you get over it and you look back and you be like, dang, why did that take me so long? Why did that really stump me so hard? What was the cause of that? Like, looking back, like, that was really childish of me. And again, you probably just described, you just want to be divine feminine. You want to be an empress. You want to be beautiful. You want to be happy. That's what you really want. That's what anybody can want. And a male just wants to be, an emperor, a masculine, a manly man, like something that any and everybody can be proud of and admire. I think we all want a little bit of that, for our ego and pride's sake, but it's really not needed at the end of the day, if to tell you the truth, because you're going to do what you want to do at the end of the day, whether pride or ego telling you to do it or not do it, if you really think about, but you got to, that's way out there. You got to remain at entry level. I'm talking too much about some college stuff. And this post-college stuff, like this college after the college, if that makes sense. So yeah, but it's a lot. But yeah, you'll definitely be put through the ringer, but you'll be able to have some type of forward movement. You'll have some type of forward movement. Leave this divine feminine alone, leave this masculine alone. Because right now you're still in this dishonesty and betrayal, and it's doing nothing but continually to burden you. Okay? Spirit, anything else from this deck? Because I'm quite tempted to go ahead and pull some cards. Because, excuse me. Yeah, confirmation. Sorry. Yeah, you still want to argue instead of working on yourself. And you doing all of this, inner and outer conflict, struggling and doing all this competition and rivalry, instead of sitting your ass down and educating yourself, actually putting some talent and some hard work and skill and dedication to something that's going to better you. You got loss coming in fast, and it ain't going to be nobody else blocking you from your happiness and your sunshine and your forward movement with a potential love partner, because you the one holding yourself back tremendously from moving forward fast to any type of happiness and contentment with yourself and end of low vibrational cycles, so you can just be happy all the way around the board. Like, you're failing to realize it for the ones that's just on some total crash out Mission Impossible type shit. Yeah, you're definitely critical, you're cruel, you're overbearing, you're bitter, you're deceitful, unreliable, and dismissive. So yeah, this last part is for you, because somebody is definitely like going berserk because they know it makes sense and they don't want to hear it. But that just might be you a little in too deep, because I'm gonna leave that there. Got it? Yes, indeed. So not gonna say what I was about to say. So yeah. You're just greedy, you're materialistic, you lack originality, you're possessive, you're facing nothing but obstacles, you're careless, you're unfocused, you're meaningless, you're a hoarder, holding on to grudges and things of that nature and everything else physically wise. You have lack of meaning behind any of your actions, and you're very much uninspired, but you want to make it seem like you also have some type of hope for the future, and you're just kind, and you're in recovery, and like you forgive everything and everybody, and that you can actually move forward, but you're doing everything under the sun behind the scenes that proves otherwise. And you're mad because you fussing and fighting with folks that's gonna get the authorities to end this relationship and this dynamic between you and them for good, because they see the way that you're acting, and they see that they need to block your ass out from coming into them all quick and fast so that they can have happiness and that this cycle could be complete. Like, you're really like running yourself into the ground where nobody will be there with you. Like, you're trying to pull people into the ground with you. I forgot you was trying to collab and do all these endorsements and bribe people and stuff, practitioners and civilian goofy flying monkeys and all, and anything and everybody else in between. But it's like, bro, nobody else is going down with you the way you're going down, bro. I promise. And again, you just big mad because of an empress, and it's like, you can be there, you could do that too. But first, yeah, like, you want to have victory so bad, but it's not coming for you. It's just not. Like, that's fucked up. Because if the shoe was on the other foot and you was, you know, doing all of this, you wouldn't be able to see why you in your own shoes was doing it. But because you were in your own shoes, you just refuse to get it. Like, make it make sense. How do you want something that you can achieve, but you are in your own way and you desperately just refuse to believe that you're in your own way, and you want to make it seem like to the world like somebody else is the fault and cause of you not getting your shit together. Like, they didn't come into the world with you. They are not your fucking keeper. Like, what? I'm just saying, like, make it make sense. Spirit is really tired. And Spirit is like, for the ones that's actually like listening and like really like, all right, like taking this like ill, like taking it on the chin type of thing. Like, yeah, you're getting scolded right now, but you're taking it. It's like, yeah, you might want to hop up and argue and stuff, but you see the truth in it. And like something or someone like giving it to you like this, just showing you love in some type of way, is really giving you some type of like second wind to just be like, you know what, I'm not going to continue to block myself. I do want to be happy. I do want to end this dumbass cycle that I'm in and actually have my riches and my rewards where I can be, you know, crafty and have wisdom and like be natured with calm exterior. You know, I can really be on my emperor shit, really have my own type of victory against all this heartache and cycles complete and dumbass ruin and defeat and failure and just hopelessness. You know, like, I will finally be able to receive the unconditional love, the new beginnings, the new friendship, the beauty, the pleasure, the self-love, the everything that I've been wanting to get. And it's going to take me to have some strength to get through that. But if I keep giving myself that page of cups, that sweetness, that gentleness, and have fun with myself, the wheel of fortune will be in the upright, and you can move and groove, and that'll be your justice. You can move and groove how you want to. But that's if you stop the bullshit and you actually be serious about learning and moving forward. Because if you're not serious, you on a crash out mission like this person. Spirit said they won't have you out out back. You'll be able to receive, you know, some type of money, you know, regained after, you know, serving your toil and, you know, being in recovery mode. You'll be able to receive a gift or some type of assistance to get back on your feet because you're actively putting in the work and you're showing the universe that, yes, you're trying. Yes, you finally get it. Yes, 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 yes. I'm really to serve my ass whipping and, you know, be hugged and loved and kissed on just like everybody else. I'm ready because I'm tired of being on the outside looking in like I can't have it too. And the fact that I'm looking at Crash Out over there, really crashing out, and it makes total sense to me right now. Yeah, teach me what y'all on to. What you say? Is this like this? Okay. Yeah, this shit is simple. And you can beat yourself up later, but you don't have to be worried about what the next person think about you. Like, we all haven't been there. Come on now. Get off your fucking high horse. For real. The world goes on with or without any of us. For real. Stop putting other people on a higher pedestal than you put yourself. Let's start there. Let's talk about it. Because you definitely got to work on your self-esteem, and we all do. Because everybody's confidence is not skyrocket. But Spirit say, yeah, give yourself that cup of love. Start somewhere. Start working. Start crawling. Start getting to the root of what your issues are. Start actually figuring out what's what. Start there. And actually be open to receive and know that this is out of love. Okay? Nothing is done to hurt you. It's only there to build you, make you stronger, help you progress. Make it so can't nothing touch you. Okay? cycles complete on so many levels. You will be done learn some lessons that you had to learn from past lifetimes. It'll be knocked off of you like that. You'll feel so lighter. Even going through your punishment, it's like, dang, I received grace and mercy through an ass whipping. Yeah. You can have a break in between, you know, and you can have breaks in between your whoop ass. Just to, like, you know, because that's a little weird. You know, don't joke me. Please don't joke me, okay? I don't know why I did that, but I vote with everybody, okay? Somebody lit. I vote with everybody, so I'm not imitating or making fun of nobody, but I vote with everybody and their ethnicity and they speed. You feel me? But yeah. Anything else, Spirit? Spirit said we ain't gonna spill too much tea because somebody getting it. Okay. A Queen of Wands, you getting it, and you can always call on your natural confidence. So you actually feeling the warmth and the passion. You ready to be a steady force. You have some type of enthusiasm, and hey, you got a second wind now. Somebody had to tell you about yourself for a second, and you had to be able to take that shit. Yeah. I'm here for you guys. I promise I am. I don't wish no bad on my enemies. I wouldn't wish nothing on my worst enemies. Lord knows I just want everybody to get their shit together so we can all be up. Because this fuck shit ain't working. It's not. And I'm tired. I know y'all tired. Spirit said everybody fucking tired. Shit. But there's somebody last straw. Okay. This is your point. This is your turning point. Where you can actually have the courage to be a free spirit to discover stuff past your looks. Stuff past, you know, your weak suaveness. Let you tell it. You know, you may be a good look at somebody, but don't be using your gifts and your powers out here for bad. Pretty much. Like, you can have that, but come on, you can definitely expand and have some growth and actually obtain that leadership that you're looking to obtain. Just got to do some self-reflecting, you know, and really put yourself in solitude so you can reach it to that emperor and empress state and status. And really be, you know, applauded in your own lane, because that's all anybody else is in. Their own lane. You see Crash Out in their own lane too, right? Look where everybody else at. So, yeah. It's just that simple. And it may be hard, but it's worth it. Promise it's worth it. I'm not going to actually try to sing right now. I can sing, but I'm not going to do that. No. All right, Spirit. So what else we got? Because I'm about ready to leave it at that. Okay. I'm about ready to leave it at that. Anything else for the collective to know? Anything else you want to speak on, Spirit? I think I done took enough of their time. I think somebody's getting it. That's all I care for. Yes. So, yeah. Take it how it resonates. Let Crash Out. It was nice, you know, to have had you as an example, as a module, as something to see what not to do. Appreciate your role and everything, for sure. All right. So, Spirit is saying be conservative, be methodical. Collective and karmics, when y'all elevating. I'm not gonna continue to call y'all karmics, but for right now that's your title. You gotta elevate and grow how you can. You can't just assume that just because you're willing to take initiative now that everything you've done in the past is not gonna be answered for. So once you reach graduation and you're able to really prove and show that you actually do understand the equation and you can actually get to an answer like everybody else and everything that's attending the school, that's when you can have your graduation and you'll be called, you'll be up there good with everybody else, or excellent, or ahead of the game, because I told you before, we'll wind it back. Everybody's not on the same level. Some people at a C-, some people at A+. We all working on it. So yeah, we probably got some D's and F, but at least they attending the school to be getting grades, confirmation. So Most High God loves us all, and He's in the deepest of, darkest of places, okay? He sees all that's going on behind the scenes. So don't think you getting away with something that you can't be dropped back down. Because again, like I said, people tired. Okay, so if you want to burn through your last chances before you end up having no choice but to be like Crash Out at that point, do you. But what you ain't gonna do is try to say, oh yeah, I finally get it, and then you reneging. Okay, because Spirit said you definitely got to work, but for your prosperity. But prosperity is definitely coming in, slowly and steady for you if you actually work hard to get it and receive it. Because you will receive, prosperity, power, opportunity. Your manifestations will come to light and come to be existing. It's going to take some hard work. You will be tired, but you will be able to see results if you actually pay attention. You got to slow down and look, learn, and listen. Okay? But, yeah, because Spirit said you can't hear them talking to you. You so busy, you so body, you so gone, you got to slow down. So that's why you're going to have to really do this work. And that's why everything like that you feel like you should have right now is going to come in slow and steady wins the race for you. It's not anything against you. But Spirit says, we know that you're going to be trapped in your mind, so get out of that. It's just a fair warning now, so like, it's really going to be a long road to hoe and a real steep hill to climb, okay? But don't be having yourself stuck in your head and like, oh, what was me and all that. Don't be on no victim mentality, because you already know. You're getting a heads up. You're getting the rundown of your punishment before you even serve it, or while you're in the midst of serving it. Like, because acknowledgement is half the battle won. So now you don't have to suffer the same consequences as Crash Out. Now you in a whole nother lane. Like, now you just get to go to detention instead of being expelled, if that makes sense. So appreciate you learning and growing where you fucked up at. That's a plus. But now you can serve your detention or your ISS, and balance can be brought to you and everybody else in the situation. Change will be had, but it will be for the betterment. You will be able to tame your emotions and your feelings and actually be grounded and actually be like a real genuine person that has some gumption, some common sense, some a little bit of everything that's good. You feel me? Like, you'll be changing your ways for the better. And I know a lot of your enemies will probably be mad and don't want you to hear this, don't want to see this, but play it back. Take your time, go on the cut if you need to hear this again, whoever it resonates for. They probably stopped the video by now or whatever have you. If this applies to you, it's hitting a nerve, it's resonating, like, dang, I don't want to hear that shit, but it's right on the money. Like, yeah, you ain't stroking my ego. You actually giving it a little ending right now. So death for the ego and pride, yeah, like, it's needed. But at least you acknowledge that it's needed. Like, did you just peep that about, like, okay, I see you. Okay, keep it up, keep coming. What's next? Like, what? Some accountability? What? No, you didn't. Ooh, okay. What? Like, yeah, do what you gotta do. Because that energy attachment gonna get up off you. Okay? Whatever you've been dealing with, whatever you've been attached to, that's been holding you down, been holding you in lack for so long, lackluster, like, whatever you finally releasing, you doing the work to actually release and get to the nitty gritty of, okay, this was my issue. Okay, yeah, this was a little stupid. This was a little silly. This was a little childish. Okay, I do feel a little bit more mature. I do feel a little bit more like I know a little something. Like, I can actually talk and preach on something that I know of now. Like, I get it. I've been living on one side, but now I finally get the other side of the spectrum. Like, dang, like, I used to be like wild like that. Like, I used to be like that. Like, you'll really just start going through it and really just being grateful for, like, being able to have done the work and be accepted to where you wanted to be at, But, when you do that, other people are going to be going through a tower moment because they don't want to see they flying monkeys and minions and people that they've been clicking up with to ultimately double cross and backstab in the end, to be the scapegoat, to be actually walking away before, it all really crumbles down and they're the ones that's left looking stupid when everybody else walked away before the tower even came through. So they're the only ones in this tower. You feel me? Like, you can't be mad because everybody want to, you know, have their own free will to choose to do and be better. Like, you can't be mad because everybody has their free will. When you was out here manipulating people's free will, and then when they have it back and they do what they want to do, it would be cool if they don't and sided with your crash out ass. But it wouldn't be cool if they're doing what they're doing now and progressing. Because people know what they know. And if you know better, you do better. And you ain't gonna play with your damn self. You can play with your mammy. What follows that? It'll just be cycles complete. Because, like, you finally figured it out. And you'll be in your glory. You'll be, you know, real warm and happy-go-lucky. Like Spirit Talk is, Spirit said, let me show you. Cycles complete. You'll be real warm and happy. You'll have the stability. You'll be happy. Okay? And you'll be enlightened. Crash Out will be stuck trying to figure out what's going on. Okay? Where did they go wrong? Where did they go wrong? They still in the corner trying to teach everybody how they math work and how it got to be what they got going on. And then, you know, our newcomers will be like, oh, you know, got you, lesson learned. Okay, like, that's how people look, like, that are on that type of time. That's how I looked at one point when I was on that type of time. Like, I truly get the other side of the spectrum now. Like, it makes sense. And then you'll be able to be balanced too. And you're knowing, like, I know where I've come from. I know where I've been. I know I'm not missing shit. So let me at least explore the new territory, the new school. Like, this is the good school. Shout out to my homegirl, the Ghetto Nun, because I like the way she be saying that. Okay, this is a good school. Okay. Shout out to Shawty. Shout out to her. Shout out to everybody that, you know, is just out here doing their thing. Like, for real. Like, no hate, no shade, no nothing. I'm sending flowers to everybody because, like, we all can't do it by ourselves. We all can't hold up the world by ourselves. We all can't do it by ourselves. Like, bro. And I'm just grateful because I had to start and I had to learn and I had to walk somewhere too. Like, I had to grow up before I could walk to be even in the position where I can't speak on anything. You know, I tell everybody I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be perfect. I let y'all know all the time. We real humble over here. Like, I could turn up like the rest of you, but that's up to me to choose to do so. And I can give you whatever level of spice I want to. Because you really got to do a whole hell of a lot more to get me to be on some, like, real crazy shit. Okay? You really do. Because at this point, don't shit faze me. I appreciate everything, the good and the bad and everything in between. Who? And everybody can achieve that level of unbotheredness. Okay? But it does take some work. I'm not going to lie to you. But that's what I'm saying. It's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it. Okay? Who? And then you going to look around and you be like, dang. That's what the collective had to deal with. Okay? Oh, somebody mad. Somebody, a King of Swords in reverse, mad because, you know, maybe they had plans to make somebody a scapegoat and I just spilled the tea. Somebody in the group is actually understanding, is resonating, is peeping. They have reached the milestone where they needed to be at to hear this message in this time so they can actually have the light bulb connect. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I'm probably a little corny, a little, like, nerd. Like, I don't give two fucks what nobody think. But that was just, like, my eardrum, Guitar Hero type. You know, congrats, like, solo, instrumental solo to you. And then with this fly coming in here trying to be worrisome and bothersome and stuff, that's even more confirmation because motherfuckers is big mad. Their group of minions, you know, or so-called minions, you know, because everybody has their own life to live. Ain't nobody gonna be going down with the ship if they don't have to and don't want to. So yeah, their plan to, you know, be ruthless and manipulative to you is now done. It's done for. It's defeated. because they was definitely working on doing that to get some type of legacy or security or prosperity or happiness and stuff like that off of your back. So now they really know that, you know, they have an anxiety and going through it. They're going through anguish and hopelessness because they know, like, what you doing, what I just spoke of, because every time this card come up, it's the same thing. So you doing what I just spoke of. It's like, ain't no fooling you no more. Ain't no gaslighting you no more. Ain't no, you know, making it sound good just for them to know that in the back of their mind that they got plans to sneak you or let you be the one to scapegoat and put you under the bus. And they can be scotch-free and have this type of 10 of pentacles off of, oh yeah, you're back. Oh, they big mad. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but they big mad I just spilled the tea. Yeah, because everything they invested in is now a cycle complete, because somebody waking up, somebody sees the error in their ways, somebody is understanding, like, yeah, I gotta get off this nut-ass mission, like, I ain't hurting nobody but myself. And these so-called motherfuckers that I'm clicking up and ganging with, like, they running into the wall faster than I am. So I really gotta go ahead and wake the fuck up and turn around and go back the other way, because, bitch, I must have been hypnotized or under the illusion to be still trying to invest in some shit that ain't working. Like, I gotta pick up my shit and what's left and I can get the fuck on. And that's what's happening. And they mad about it, because now everything that they invested in is going up shit's creek. Because, why? This isn't an upright. Everything is working for your favor, whoever it applies to. Take it how it resonates. Whether you have been the minion or the flying monkey at one point or this and the third, take it how it resonates, you know. We all have our times and places and things and times and moments in our life where we're doing the utmost, but we have to learn in this lifetime or the next, okay? But Spirit says you need to continue to put your guard up towards these people, places, and things, okay? Because they will continue to be burdened, that you're no longer there or to be the scapegoat, okay? So that's another reason why they're crashing out. But again, Spirit says cycles will be complete, and this will be an ending with this World card. Things will be accomplished, success will be had for you as well. Thank you so much for, you know, just swallowing your pride and just understanding that, you know, you're not always right and that somebody else could be right too. This fly is just determined to be worsened. This person is really mad. And don't let them try to come in and try to bribe you on some lowball money stuff, like they got it like that and they could promise you, oh, let me give you this so much of money now, lump sum of money now, and fake promise you to give you the rest later. They ain't got nothing the rest to give you later. Okay, all they giving you now is what they're going to give you. It's not worth it. Again, and it's coming in nice and slow. So it's coming in real nice and slow. All right, but this fly want to go ahead and be worrisome, but it just failed to realize that now judgment is being called, because it's landed on my Oracle cards deck. So I'm about to go ahead and spill some more tea. This gonna probably be a 2-hour long video or something like that, but now judgment is called because somebody being worrisome and they really want to be doing too much, says my spirit guide. So now we about to really spill some tea, okay? Because y'all don't know when to quit. Y'all got all this space and opportunity to fly around, but y'all getting a little too close, a little too disrespectful with y'all shit. So now we about to get disrespectful back. And drop the mic after, is what I heard. Since y'all want to play. So let's rock. As the fly proceeds to fly out the window, but try to come back on some sneaky shit, but still fly out the window. Like, make it make sense, bro. I'm rolling. I am rolling. All right, so let's see. All right, I think this way is all right. Yeah, so Spirit said take my time on this one, but I ain't gonna take too much more of y'all time. But yeah, what else we got? You, them, dress up nicely. Somebody dresses up nicely. Okay, I'm starting to get hot flashes and get even more hotter to break a sweat. So excuse me if I'm glistening and this fly keep coming back in and trying to be a distraction. But it's, I'm gonna let it be, because it's only mad because it caused more attention for itself and whoever sent it. But return back to sender. but trying to be a monitoring spirit and all that jazz in between. Okay, you or them dresses up nicely, they feel like, and you know, this could be describing this person. You could play adult sports or you know, games with this person, like, you know, the adults have games at the YMCA and stuff like that. Or you could watch sports with this person. You feel like this person dresses up nice, or this person feels like you dress up nice. This person can't keep money. As soon as they get it, they lose it. You know, the spirit giving them a description of who this person is that you can't trust. Or this could apply to you if this if it is describing you. Take it how it resonates. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. But I'm really catching a hot flash, and I can feel the beads of sweat just building so fast right now. Like, nah. Whew. Somebody big mad because y'all did it. I'm just the messenger. Y'all just wanted to come up here and do all this weird shit. So now y'all getting put on blast. Yeah, they be involved in something during the black market. They in some wild, egregious criminal shit. Everything is backfiring. It may seem rough right now, but you both will come out of this phase of negative energy thrown at you by your exes, divine feminine and divine masculine. You know, older brother could resonate. I don't know if I have anything on it. Okay. You're treasured by the divine because you know where your help comes from. Okay. Somebody's on government assistance, Section 8, food stamps, TANF, etc. You know, somebody on that weird shit. So somebody could be abusing your child, you know, when you're not there. It says child abuse when you're not there or looking. Somebody could be preying on your child, could be trying to groom your child when you got your back turned, or abusing your child in some type of way. I hope not, but what was this to try to come out and go back in? Something is better than nothing, getting desperate. See, they don't want you to know that they're getting desperate. Like, they want to try to maintain this fake facade, this poker face, but, you know, they getting desperate. They got to do something. They let them tell it, and that something going to land them right where they need to be, up Schitt's Creek without a paddle. Okay? Right where they need to be. Go on, head on. Okay? I should have caught it before it fell down there, but yeah, because whoever this energy is, they don't want none of this stuff to come out. They're trying to be even more worrisome, but it's not necessarily working per se. It's just let me see, did I pick them up all three? Yep, yes I did. Okay, cool beans. Alrighty. Had to damn near bend my cards to get it, but yeah. They don't want you to know this stuff. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. 1:37:52 on the clock. You can do better than him or her, divine feminine. So this could be an ex person that's doing all of this wild shit that we were just talking about. Just gave them a little rundown lesson on what's what. They partnering up with folks. Take any of this messages how they resonate. Somebody could have a March birthday. They got somebody looking and feeling so stupid. Somebody got somebody looking and feeling so stupid. They stole your information, either your social security number, your ID, your cards, your identity, or your energy. Take it how it resonate. Somebody needs to stop overthinking everything and analyzing way too much into simple shit, because it's a turnoff to your person. Side note. You know, whether it's divine masculine, divine feminine, if you doing this towards your person and you a little paranoid or whatever, just trying to figure out what's what, stop doing that to your person, because it is a turn off. Like, don't do that, especially when your enemies are trying to cause for y'all to have a breakup or, you know, something like that. Don't give them what they want. Stop overthinking stuff when it comes to them. They're not the culprits. But whoever this person is, they are a huge D or P rider, okay? Huge dick rider. Huge P rider, okay? They just looking for clout. Anybody for give them some attention, some fame. You know, They'll ride your coattail for the end of the days if they could. Ride it down till the wheels fall off. For real. What else, Spirit? Is we forget when things are going well that things can change in an instant. And somebody's complacent. So somebody thought what they was doing was going to continue. Like things don't change. It's when you get comfortable that stuff start getting rocky, ain't it though? So what's this? Somebody wishing they had cherished you when they had the chance, because they know now there's no coming back. Period. So she is the one for you, Divine Masculine. And he is the one for you, Divine Feminine. See? I made these cards just like that so I can, make sure make everybody know what's what we know. Somebody has a July birthday. They love your scent, perfume, or cologne. Okay? So take it how it resonates. Somebody could have a June birthday that somebody in a situation applies to. Okay? Something about a mother-in-law. You can feel your person. So something about a mother-in-law. You can feel your person self-vibrating and you get turned on or horny because of it. So, you can feel your person, all right? It's them. You have a connection with them. Somebody's in the studio with a producer or a ghostwriter, and somebody's at a professional or commercial photo shoot, or somebody that does photography or has access or, connections with somebody who can do a photo shoot or something like that. Okay? Something is going on or has gone on in the spring season. Spring just passed. Spring season just passed. So somebody's mad because their plan is not working and returning back to sender. Okay? I didn't think this was going to be a long one, but Spirit said, nah, we're going to take our time with this one because we was about to finish. But since the fly wanted to be doing too much, said, go ahead, boy. It don't matter how long it take now. All you can do is pray and leave it up to the Most High, God/the universe, okay? So that's all you can do is pray, collective. If y'all, do, believe in that stuff, go for it. Somebody is ready to put a baby in you, and somebody was caught on 4K, candid camera, or CCTV doing something they was not supposed to do, and they mad about it, okay? They big mad about it. But again, karmics, you did not do half of the shit that you had to do because somebody else wanted you to. You did it to yourself. So make it make sense. Once you can explain the equation of how you got your math that you got your answer for. We all know that that's the wrong answer, but so you can explain to us how you got it. It don't make sense and it still continues, just not gonna make sense. So Spirit says, yes, you're on the right path. Keep moving forward, collective. Keep moving forward, okay? Keep moving forward. All right. Somebody's bipolar and needs some meds. Okay? Somebody skip their medication. Bills is piling up and won't stop for somebody. They behind on rent, mortgage, bills, utilities, lights, water, sewage, trash, renter's insurance, whatever else. Bills piling up. Something is a surprise. Somebody is doing things in the graveyard at night and early in the morning. Not you at the graveyard early in the morning and at night. Little critters keep trying to come in and shit in the car and be a distraction. Study yourself more. Practice identifying when spirit is talking to you, whether physically, mentally, etc., etc., etc. Spirit says, slow down. Y'all gonna miss the writing on the wall. They trying to tell y'all something. Help y'all move better. Stick and move against these karmics and all this evilness and stupid stuff that they trying to get you caught up in. Spirit said, let them fall in their own trap. But we need y'all to pay attention too. So keep up the good work because y'all are on the right path, says Spirit. Okay. What's this? Is this meant? We got Trap Queen of King. Best thing they ever had will never, no more. Oh, okay. Best they ever had will have no more second chances, and they big mad about it because they thought shit was sweet. Bike or motorcycle, wine lover, bad neighbors. Forget about the speed bumps that's put in your path to slow you down, because it's killing two birds at one stone. You know, abundance and blessing in disguise of what you don't understand now, but you soon will when you come out victorious yet again on the other side. Okay? So keep your head up. Somebody big mad you're laying pipe real good elsewhere now. Somebody's on fire and burning. Probably the karmic, because we established that they going through illnesses and stuff in the beginning. Not your divine person that you're connected with, though. Y'all good to go. This person is a smoker, not a drinker. Okay, they smoke cigs, Mary Jane, etc. Somebody, somebody's a smoker. Money or other valuables were stolen from you, possibly by some cousins or from some cousins, or given to some cousins to frame for stealing from you when it wasn't some cousins, it was actually somebody else that the cousins know. Ooh. So these two came out, well, with the rest of it, but together, one behind another. They hid the body in a secluded area in the woods, a white Caucasian. I'm going to turn it around so y'all can see it, because I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she's lying. That's a side note for somebody. I don't know what I was picking up on that. Spirit said something about a hotel room. Somebody was head over heels for somebody. Somebody from the South. And they was trying to make somebody look bad for exposing them. Trying to make somebody look bad was exposing themselves for who and what they really were. So they possibly got rid of this person, or had somebody get rid of this person. Somebody trying to relax. Side note. Yeah, shark attack. Like somebody trying to relax, talk about some drink hot tea and relax with self-love. They don't know how to do that, because shark attack, beach, blood red, animal accident. Like somebody dumped something in a body of water, and they hoping that the animals get rid of the evidence. That's crazy. They trying to fake the funk like they all high and mighty. I don't know what I picked up on. Spirit told y'all before y'all got to be doing disrespectful. Y'all should have called off y'all little henchmen. Told these flies and monitoring spirits to get the fuck on, because y'all teetering dangerously close to the safe zone. Okay, you gotta find something safe to do. But this person is so gone in the mind. Spirit snitching on somebody. Somebody is so gone in the mind. Seeds of Chucky. Okay, I cannot make this up. Like, real Seeds of Chucky energy. Like, wow, so far gone in the mind. Like, what? They damn sure need to be in a straitjacket. They are no longer here. You hear me? And what was this that couldn't have their cake and eat it too? So they big mad. They had throwing conflict spells because somebody is on boss level-ish and starting to work for themselves. You know, you already know you're a divine feminine and you're divine masculine. You've already come in contact with them. You know of them. You know, y'all connected in some way. If not, the 5D is both 5D and 3D. Y'all connected already. So you already know who your person is. But the karmic is jumping out the trees and bushes on you because they crazy. Okay? Or they attempted to with this stalking and, you know, all this other big dumb wild shit that they doing, just trying to keep tabs on you. So somebody needs to get off your ass and get a real job. Okay? And they hiding out at a bando location because they ain't got nowhere to lay their head at. Okay? Somebody who's at a bando location needs to get up off their ass and get a real job, 9 to 5. Because that's no way of real living, like for real. And you're going to have to come up off that out of that bando when they start coming in there to renovate anyways and preparing for the next unit. And you damn sure ain't gonna be able to be no hoarder in that location. So don't think about it. Climbing into the fucking roof and shit, it ain't gonna be able to work like that. Where you hiding out at or whatever, camping out at, trying to be at. Somebody can't run from this tower falling on them, even though they trying to. Something was dealing with some children, kids or babies. They was out here doing some wild stuff. That other card did come up, so I'm sorry if it does apply. 10-10 though, cycles will be complete, okay? A long battle finally won. All right, so let me see if there's anything in this before I pick back to the other deck. Okay, Spirit said it's time for a change from these love spells. Okay, so they no longer working. Whatever you thought you was gonna have and get back to, especially crash out. If you can hear me back there, if you can hear me over here crashing out right now, love spells are no longer working. Okay, but yeah, okay. Let me see, because was this just not refusing to go back? Okay, so gotcha. So we got siblings from another mother, no blood ties, just good friends or family friends. So this could be something you're not blood related, somebody you're not blood related to, but you know, y'all still claim each other as siblings. Brother or sister from another mother type of stuff, you know. Collective, you or somebody could just be a happy person, you know, a happy soul. Okay? Yeah. And somebody is in the closet doing magic and being sneaky and secretive, but they didn't want nobody to know that, and they don't want nobody to, you know, see them doing that or catch them in the act of doing that. They wanted to make it seem like, no, they don't do that. They don't even know what that is. They know everything about it. Or let them tell it. They know everything about it. Yeah, no. So they out here having to face night crawlers, nasty demonic energies. You know, you don't have to worry about, hold on. So this card was in a reverse. So the doctors know, so these doctors that they're going to could be a part of a cult or, you know, type of like organization or something, but they know that this person is sick with an ancient disease due to backfiring of spell work. So they're nervous, they're scared, you know. Somebody could be handsome, something to do with the color black. The in-laws could be in on something, you know. But whoever this group is, these folks, yeah, these doctors and pediatricians that they going to, they know that they suffering from spell work. Okay. Somebody's on party time about last night or a walk of shame. Yeah, they just a street runner. They just like to have fun and party, and they don't know or remember what the hell be going on the night before or who they be sleeping with and all of this. That's why they coming up sick. But they up shit's creek without a good paddle or a life jacket. There's ups and downs, but it's so worth it for your person. So the spirit is saying that you may be fussing and fighting with your person, divine feminine, divine masculine. You know, y'all can kiss and make up. Don't let nothing be so big to where y'all can't overcome it, because that's what the enemy wants y'all to do. And whatever y'all go through, the ups and downs, is worth it for y'all, each other. Y'all finally met each other. Y'all finally came into contact with each other. Don't let the enemy win, okay? Even if you got to swallow your pride and ego, divine feminine, divine masculine, and be the first one to say, I apologize, like, let's talk this over, do something nice for that person, whatever have you, do that. But don't let these people win. Do some self-care and maintenance for you. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready, okay? Because y'all could possibly be having a good time on some makeup stuff, you know, makeup. Not to say it was all too crazy, or probably could have been something that y'all was beefing over or something happened, but Spirit is saying y'all, you know, keep y'all self-maintenance up, doing self-love activities, like, you know, taking care of yourself. So whenever y'all time comes, when y'all do get together and stuff like that, y'all can do what y'all want to do and be ready, so y'all ain't got to get ready. But somebody, or could be high school sweethearts, somebody is suffering from mental health or illness or an imbalance. The color blue could be significant. South, you are definitely glowing body. You're definitely glowing, boy or girl. You're glowing out here. Okay, collective. You making your bed and you will have to lie in it. Okay. Something goes bump in the night, haunted by ghost spirits and spirits that's sent back. So somebody made their bed and they gotta lay in it. Spirit said, yeah, they getting haunted. So this got something to do with somebody's aunts on their mom's side, either auntie or aunts, plural, on their mom's side. Okay, this got something to do with somebody. Maybe they're involved or they're connected or they know what's what. But somebody drinks a lot of soda and needs more water intake, and somebody's a girl best friend, or somebody acts like a girl's best friend, or they want to be down with the girls, need to act their age. Somebody's broke and looking for their next con, lick, or money scheme. Okay, something about a father-in-law, something about a trap baby, meaning the baby that trap a nigga baby, trap a girl baby, gold followed by gold digger, trap baby followed by gold digger. Somebody trying to keep a baby so that way they can get some money, because ain't nobody fucking with them. Something to deal with somebody's father-in-law. I don't know if somebody cheating or whatever have you. Somebody sleeping with they kids person or something. I don't know what the hell going on. All of this is crazy. Somebody has pretty teeth and smiles. Okay, collective, that could be you, could be them. Take it how it resonates. They ain't hitting on nothing but slight work type ish. So whoever these people are looking for clout, they trying to be on the next level. They are right in their own lane, but they don't want to be in their own lane, so they trying so hard to be in somebody else's lane. But they ain't hitting on shit. They ain't hitting on nothing, on no slight shit. Like, you won't even be like, handle my slight work, because they ain't even hitting on that type shit. Spirit says it's your season to move in silence, okay? Spirit says it's your season to move in silence, so please do. All right? Because these folks is not playing. Somebody doing kitchen magic. Don't want nobody to know. This kitchen magic ain't working but backfiring. You or their karmic ex is doing way too much to block your forward movement, and they will pay. Okay. So collective, this could be either one of your exes, you divine feminine, divine masculine, starseed, however, divine being. This could be whoever your ex is, or whoever the person that you're meant to be with and is connecting with currently, or going to be connecting with soon's person, ex-person that is doing way too much. But either way it goes, they're going to have to pay. So take it how it resonates. Because the stuff already returning back to sender, and I just burped, so that's confirmation. Hold on, what's this? Okay, because what's this? So this came in reverse. Somebody doesn't see you as Superwoman in their eyes. This could be an ex regarding a divine feminine. They don't see the divine feminine as the same way as everybody else do, and that's Superwoman in everybody else's eyes. Okay. So for right now, Spirit is saying, so yeah, definitely keep up with your person. Don't, let the karmic win, because they're attempting to fuck with you and your person. And right now, it could be working. Spirit says, don't give up. Just keep swimming. Cycles will be complete, but it just takes some time for everything to come into play. So don't worry, because that came out before. Like, cycles was complete regardless. And this is just speaking about now, present, past, the future, timeless. Take it how it resonates. It applies to you, whether this is going on in real time or this shit don't start happening until 3 months from now. It is what it is. Take it how it resonates, okay? If you've been following me, you know me. I already know how my setup over here. It's timeless, but it could be right now. I don't know, but you do. And I don't know because I don't care to know. If I wanted to, I could definitely find out. So you're being harvested of your energy by this demonic incubus energy vampire. So Spirit is saying stay away from these people. They possibly wanted to do something this past March or past St. Patty's Day. This person could be Irish, could not be Irish. Take it out, resonate. Use your God-given discernment, if not your common sense, says Spirit. So Spirit's giving some people in the collective a warning too. Or it could just be this person that I told y'all was waking up that's no longer going to be lined up to be the scapegoat anymore, because now the truth is out and they're actually learning from their mistakes and actually willing to sit down and serve their detention so that way they can join the rest of class the next following day, you know. But Spirit is saying use your God-given discernment, if not use your common sense. Okay, you got to use one or the other. Okay, because somebody just can't get right, backwards and stagnant as fuck. And we've talked about this. Spirit said it's just going to keep coming up. Okay. Somebody's pocket watching. Followed by it's the truth. Ace of Swords. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Okay. Something about a winter vacation. Somebody walking a thin line between love and hate. Only with you for your resources and a place to stay and wash themselves at. So this one. So this came in reverse. It was saying Divine Masculine's ex is not the one to blame in this particular part of the message. Because y'all know at first it was saying that, you know, and rewind it if you had to. In that particular part, it was saying Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine. Could be either or that was doing those particular things. But as far as whatever I just made mention or whatever that resonates, take it as it resonates, it's the Divine Feminine's ex. And these last couple of cards, whatever resonated to whatever we was talking about. I don't know. I'm just trying to give y'all the message. Y'all can put it together on your own. Somebody's trying to come home early to some bullshit. Oh, no, somebody came home early to some bullshit. And it's definitely on some Lifetime movie on the scene, like, Why Did I Get Married To? Where she was like, thinking that the gone girl was thinking that Marcus was in the house freaking while she was at work. And a neighbor told her she was hearing noises. And she came into the crib and thought it was him. She came in there shooting a pistol. Turns out it was the maid freaking on the pool boy in their house. Yeah, so somebody came in home early to witness some stuff or see some stuff, and it was kind of giving that if it wasn't, you know, all the way what, you know, it could have been. Yeah, the shark attack coming back out. Beach, animal attack, animal accident. Your sibling slept with your partner, possibly on their cycle. Calling themselves to make sure that they don't get that person pregnant. They could have been messing with your person for a long time, and that's just something that they do to try to, he called himself doing, to be sneaky and try to make it seem like, oh, if she do get pregnant, I know for sure I ain't do it because I was doing it on a shark attack. It's giving that stupidity. But only demons and devils think that way. Okay. Playing with a book of spells, a Ouija board to call in energies. That's why they guys getting eat up and haunted now. But temperance energies out here, calm, centered, balanced. Okay. You do fun things together with you and your person. Spirit is saying y'all need to drink tea and relax with self-loving activities. It's bigger than you, so look beyond the trees, collective, as well as the karmics, because they still continue to feel like they're the only ones on this planet, but we digress. So Spirit saying right now the karmics may see it as their way, like they're having their way, but it's meant to look that way. Okay, they may feel like they're getting their way right now, but every person has their day. So Spirit is saying this is not party time. This is not no time to be going to parties and celebrations and gatherings and things like that, okay? Spirit says stay your ass in the house. So Spirit is saying they eating these karmics up, take it how it resonate, because they abandoning their mission. Your karmic and toxic ex wants you to be sacrificed, and their new karmic person that they left you for, that thought the grass was greener for the other side, to embody your light energy. But they giving up on that plan, that thought, because they getting ate the fuck up. Okay, they thought they was coming out the bushes on y'all because they crazy. Okay, and Spirit getting on their ass too. Spirit said you taste so good to your person, but you're like a bad taste in his mouth, and in their mouth, or whoever this karmic is, or this hater, or whatever have you. Okay, what's this? Again, a hotel room came out. You're having a baby girl, a major holiday. Love, grace, and mercy is upon you. Oh, love, grace, and mercy is upon the God-fearing, even with the bullshit that we put ourselves through, okay? Somebody has ADHD and hyperactive, can't sit still for nothing. Take it how it resonates. Okay. Like I said, I'm not putting this stuff together. If it resonates, it resonates. Take it how it resonates. Because y'all done had me out here having hot flashes and everything else. So, again, Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, y'all exes teamed up to go against you. Go against y'all since y'all left them alone completely. Don't let them break y'all up, because that's what they want to do. They sad as fuck. Okay. Angels and divine beings, that is what y'all are. Unknown enemies of yours let the karmic ex get them up shit's creek, thinking that they were affecting you in some type of way. Okay. So unknown enemies of yours collective let the karmic ex, whoever the karmic ex is of the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, I told you they was out here trying to collaborate with folks and get them to go up shit's creek. But this has turned into a message for these folks, because they waking up, and Spirit said, let's just keep the ball rolling. We ain't gonna stop here. Let's really bring it all home. Excuse me, confirmation. But somebody could have some trap gas in them or something like that. I was told to say that. So don't be ashamed of it. Let it go. Say excuse me, keep it pushing. But they was thinking that they was affecting you in some way, for real. And this came out. Divine Feminine's ex is the one to blame. So that's why that other card was Divine Masculine's so it could be multiple of the Divine Feminine's exes is what it's given, and only one particular recent feminine that the Divine Masculine was messing with. That's Coco Loco. Okay. So he or she or whoever, take it how it resonates, on the Divine Masculine side's ex could have been searching through Divine Feminine's everything and just going down the list and seeing who she could click up with from Divine Feminine's past. And Divine Feminine has made it out of the storm, overcoming a lot of fucked up ass individuals and their lifetime, whether guy or girl, take it how it resonates. So it could be 2 or 3 on Divine Feminine side, whether it's a romantic, type of partnership or dynamic or anything, or family, ex-friend, it could be whoever. But the ex or ex-energy, ex-friend, ex-family, whatever, just ex of the Divine Masculine who's stalking him all this long time, ganged up with a few folks on Divine Feminine side to click up and gang up together, because she called herself having a couple millions, probably fucking on all of them. He or she, take it how it resonates, okay? But so yeah, so they don't want to keep paying money for bullshit no more. They actually want free, They actually want something to happen where they don't have to pay for consequences or pay the repercussions for their actions. They don't have to suffer from karma. So, they really just want to stop paying for the nothing but bullshit to return to them, because they losing money left and right, and they having to go back to work and be hard at work to go and do long hours, overtime and stuff like that. Like, whoever is finally waking up to the bullshit, yeah, you're gonna have to start working long hours and really serving your detention. Like, you're gonna have to do something, work a 9 to 5 to care for yourself and do what you gotta do. And that's just that. But this person has their hands in more than one cookie jar. Guy or girl, doesn't matter. Okay? Somebody has their hands in more than one cookie jar, and you was definitely going to be the scapegoat. So, don't matter if it's a guy or girl, whatever role or position they play in, whatever. It was definitely given. Side note, somebody's having a beautiful baby boy. Okay? Spirit said don't save them if they don't want to be saved. Okay? Somebody's having a beautiful baby boy, though. Could be Independence Day or 4th of July that they had this kid, or scheduled to have a kid, or have had a kid, or something like that. You warned this person and they didn't listen to the sound advice or judgment. So whoever you are, collective, you possibly could have told this person, like, you want a crash out mission, like, this road you on, you going to lead to your downfall, whatever, whether along the lines of that or something in the middle, or you probably didn't even say it, but you was thinking it. Well, you were right. Intuition was straight on point. He or she is not to be played with. Warning. So that's what Spirit is telling the people now. Like, crash out and everybody else on that side. Like, now you realize that this person is not to be played with. Collective is not to be played with. And we gave you a fair warning, so now you see what that warning leads to. Nothing will be the same after this. Spirit is talking. Okay? Spirit is talking to somebody because they feel like somebody's actually listening. And you're not feeling so attacked at this point. You're actually listening and understanding where you went wrong and where you fucked up. And that's commendable. So welcome to the team. I'm glad you're in better spirits, better places. I'm hearing a bell, or a singing bowl bell or something in my ear. Like, that was confirmation in my right ear. What's this? Is this upright? Yeah, this is upright. Yep, confirmation. It started sliding off. The karmic starting to slide off, or whoever's at fault, or, whoever's mad or thought they was going to be letting you be the scapegoat, they starting to slide out their seat now because they mad. They sliding down the wall, pissed the fuck off, angry, because they getting snitched on by Spirit, and Spirit keep coming and snitching on them. However y'all need to make it fit or work it out, y'all need to go ahead and put the pieces together, because Spirit said we throwing out all the stuff. So take it as it resonates, as it applies to you. If you feel it in your soul, like, damn, I was wondering, like, what that could have been that one time, and you really thinking hard and heavy, listen to your intuition, because your intuition is helping you put whatever's coming out in these cards into place and matching up who it belongs to. Okay, so listen carefully. We'll wind it back if you need to. But karmics are on their way to prison for a nice time out. Okay. Victim of cancer in the body. So somebody has cancer in their body. They don't even compare to you, divine feminine, divine masculine. Your blood relative wants to be you, a cousin, a sibling, immediate family, or extended family, long lost relatives, whoever. But your sibling is jealous of you right after your blood relative wants to be you. So heavy on a sibling. Spirit said read Psalms 91 as protection anytime, all the time. Something about a special occasion, a summer vacation. Okay. So Spirit is saying somebody out there needs to be careful, because true love is not in the air. For this particular reading, it's under my impression that majority of you guys, if not everybody in this video, has already come into contact with or physically knows who their person is, who the person is that they're supposed to be with. If you feel like you don't, Spirit says if you feel like, oh, I don't know who it is, it's because you know who they are, but it's not clicking on who it is. You're not, like, seeing this person for who they are just yet, like, but you do know them. You are aware of them. You come into contact with them. You do physically touch them. You do physically see them. So you know who they are. You probably just don't think that that's the person for you, but it is. So that's for those that are on that type of time. But yeah, Spirit is saying for y'all, if y'all feel like Spirit is letting y'all know, like, true love is not in the air. Stay in your where you safe at. Don't think you're gonna go out there and be able to mingle and single and you're gonna finally come across a person. At this point in the video, again, take what resonates, but at this point in the video, take it how it resonates. Y'all already know y'all person, y'all just don't know y'all person. Okay, but don't be trying to be out here, entertaining no new friends, period, because the enemy is at work. And something about the end of the month, the 26th through the 31st. So those dates could be relevant. 26th to 31st, the end of the month. Okay. So wish the ground swallowed them up right about now. So the karmics is going through it. They can't hang with all that backfiring. So a spirit says love is so powerful. You could be having spiritual team members that's on the other side praying for you, working for your highest good. You got your spiritual team members, whatever form, shape, and size and color and stuff they come in, whether physically or on the other side of the veil, whatever have you. Passed on people. Oh, okay. So yeah, these people that I guess these people are speaking from the other side because they're letting it be known that they were passed on love. So somebody out there, somebody passed on people for the love of money and a job of death. So meaning, like, they probably could have got rid of these loved ones that are now like loving you and going to bat for you and everything else. Like, they probably passed these people on to the next state of being for money. But the law and justice is coming forth. Can't nobody put it down like you/them, the number one. Somebody, again, something to do with a June birthday, a police officer or state trooper, sheriff, something about West, something about the dark side, a bridge or a tunnel or water. So somebody's gonna find something on a day when there's good weather. So you don't have to worry about there being a storm or the critters to eat nothing, because somebody's gonna find something on a day when it's good weather. Something gonna come to the surface about somebody's dark side. Somebody gonna find something in the West, something to do with a bridge or tunnel, or some water under a bridge, or water beneath a tunnel. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Yeah, sunny days and clear skies are coming. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, yeah, somebody's going to be getting caught up. And somebody who's passed on, possibly a May B-Day, a May birthday, is receiving justice from the other side and bringing you justice, collective. Because there's some other stuff going on behind the scenes. Maybe they got rid of somebody that they was working with and try to pin whoever this other person is that's waking up as a scapegoat behind it. But didn't nobody know. And now it's coming out because they speaking from the other side. Okay? So, okay, got you. So it's like this. So Spirit said, your person did nothing wrong. It's the karmic planning your energy and trying to get you to miss out on something good. Think about it. Okay, so if you doing all of this, like, stupid little petty little arguing and stuff with your person, and you know that that's your person, yeah, nah, that ain't Okay, your person did nothing wrong. It's the karmic planning y'all energy and trying to make it seem like something is not. So let up on each other, for real. Focus, release the blame, because I was about to say refocus your blame, but release it, heal from it, know the truth and move forward. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Summer season. Something about Christmas. Okay. Trying to make you look bad is exposing themselves for who and what they really are. Spirit says you are strong and growing, stronger each and every moment of the day/night. But this is what the karmics feel like they're doing. Lies they tell themselves. They have you under a spell or in an illusion. That's why the rose-colored glasses need to go. And that was for the soon to have been scapegoat. Okay. Let me see if I can get anything out of this stack. This is a long video, but I thank y'all so much for sticking around to see it. Okay. Because I knew it was going to be something coming out of this one. Okay. Car got repoed and towed, sitting in a tow lot collecting money with every passing day to gather to get it out. You know, they got the same 24 hours in a day, so don't feel bad for these worthless folks. I'm reading the cards, y'all, so I'm going to go ahead and finish with some oracle cards and close it out after that. Some tarot cards and close it out after that, I guess, probably. I don't know yet. But y'all better off as friends and nothing more than that. And that's truly okay. No worries. So whoever this person is that, you know, is finally coming to their senses, yeah, if the collector don't want nothing to do with you, be fine with that. Okay. But if you can somehow, like, turn your life around and do better and y'all can become friends, that is okay. Don't ask for nothing more, nothing less. Because y'all are all right there. Okay? And if whoever got to feed whoever with a long-handed spoon or associate, you know, however, let that be the way that that's going to be. Okay? Next. Somebody don't own office clothes. Just napkins only. Meaning, like, hoe is life. And they can't turn them, like, you can't turn them into a housewife if they don't want to be saved. Okay? You know, all they have is hoochie mama clothes. They don't got no sweaters, no cardigans, no scarves, no gloves, no socks. You feel me? They got fucking stiletto high heels and a napkin for a blouse and a coochie cover. Okay? But yeah. Yeah, so. Spirit said keep your head up always. Keep swimming forward. Okay? True, honest love is yours to have unconditionally, and it is here, if not on the way. Okay? So, take it how it resonates. Rewind the message back. You know who it applies to if it applies to you. Spirit says, Psalms 91, victory is yours. 1,000 shall fall by thy right hand, 10,000 more by thy side, but it will not come near thee. Look with your eyes and see the wickedness of the wicked. Okay? So these low lives got too much time on their hands to be doing half that they are. Okay? And they think that they are the best thing since sliced bread, bedroom wise, / boy or girl please. Okay? So they ain't all of that in the bedroom because this came reverse. They ain't all of that in the bedroom. And, you know, y'all not getting tricked about y'all spot, period. But, they don't got too much time on their hands no more to be doing half the shit that they doing. And then, let alone to be feeling like they the best thing since sliced bread. Like, come on. But Spirit said, good news is coming in an unusual but good kind of way. So keep swimming. Okay? Somebody is going to be eloped, married, engaged, or to be weds. Okay? James Brown song channeling the big payback. You know, it's not looking to get back at no karmics, but it's just saying like, hey, yeah, you thought you was going to be in control of my fucking life, and you can't even be in control of yours when everything that you're doing has now come to a head and you have to serve those consequences. You should have just moved on and kept it pushing instead of trying to click up motherfuckers to go against your idiotic agenda. Right. But Spirit says you're a star and everybody knows it. But do you believe it to be true? Self-confidence and the awareness of your awesomeness is very much needed at this time in life and furthermore. Okay? So Spirit said, know that you the shit, okay? You not all of that in a bag of chips where you can't be humbled either, but you are that, okay? So put something cute and sexy on for your person and y'all have a good time, all right? you are all of that in a bag of chips in your own lane, okay? But nobody is more than the next person to where they can't be set the fuck down. You feel me? Okay, let me half of these up because these flying out of nowhere. We got caught up for fucking with the jailbait that lied about their actual age. So somebody out here, you know, messing with underage folks and got caught up with jailbait. Karma comes in many forms and it don't miss a beat, okay? So some folks getting caught up one way or another. Okay, so the flying monkeys, the recruits, the groupies, the minions. Motherfuckers need a reason to join the hate train, no matter how dumb the justification of is for doing dumb shit. Okay? But Spirit said it's your winning season. And somebody getting the hell out of this house. They are no longer a homeowner. Okay? Spirit says somebody else paid for that. They gonna get exactly what they need in the environment or the situation. Okay? So let me put this right here. Alright, y'all, but I'm getting ready to get up out of here. Spirit said they spilling a lot of tea. They too ready. I said, goodness. Okay. Something about wedding bells. Somebody gonna be hearing some wedding bells. That's nice. I'm throwing rice. Ashe, blowing bubbles. Okay. Somebody, something to do with a voodoo priest or dark practitioner. Something going with a dark practitioner. Okay, somebody probably out there doing spell work. A dark practitioner probably lost their apartment, or their apartment builder probably owns an apartment building where they do their practices out of. They want you to get fired from your job so badly so you can be broke. Okay, they're not the best. Something about having a baby. So you know that part on 50 Cent song, you be like, have a baby by me, baby be. Just that part, not the be a millionaire part, but it says to have a baby by me, maybe be a baby by me. Ugh, I can't even get it because I have to say that part every time I sing this. But this is not the best decision to make right now when you're trying to break generational curses. So take it how it resonates. So somebody, you or them collective could be dealing with, take it how it resonates, do what you choose to do, but it may not be the best situation or time right now to be trying to have a family dynamic with a certain individual, okay, that's pressing you or trying to make you have a baby when you don't want to, okay? All right. Especially when you're trying to break generational curses and you're not trying to be a young mother out here or, you know, a single parent, all right? You're trying to do better than what you had, so right now might not be the best time to be embarking on creating a family with somebody who you already know is not all of that good for you, okay? But your current friend group will lead you down the wrong path, okay? Your current friend group will lead you down the wrong path. Coming down with something like a cold or a flu. Karmic sending spells, so clear your energy. As above, so below. Okay. All right. Whew. This is long, y'all. It's already at 2:30, and I know y'all seeing the everything in the back and stuff. Spirit still got everything flying. I don't know if y'all can see it. It says the Most High God fights your battles. You are the bait for the trap that they thought they made for you, collective. Victory is yours, and here. Victory is yours here and bigger and better than you could ever imagine. Okay, so Spirit said, y'all don't worry about nothing. All right. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope y'all can understand me. I hope I'm speaking loud and clearly enough for everybody. I wish I had some good tunes playing in the background, but I don't want to get flagged for no copyright because y'all gonna post this video. You hear me? Spirit said, peace of mind, balance of self, grounded, and wholeness. That's what the collective is on, okay? And that's what the energy is. So don't worry about nothing and nobody, all right? Let me see if there's anything out of this deck. Something about birth chart. Somebody could be looking in your birth chart, or they have looked in your birth chart. That's how they know what's what. But now, in this part of the video, Spirit is saying that this is just so that you know. because your enemies already know, but you don't probably know what's in your birth chart or what's promised to you. But this is why they was going so hard. So Spirit is letting you know, yeah, now you know what they know. All in your shit. Okay? Spying on you with binoculars through the bushes. I'm trying to tell you. Spirit funny, though. Something about MLK Jr. Day, Black History Month. So this could be somebody's ancestor or, you know, guardian or something. Somebody's coming through to, you know, it may resonate. Take it how it resonate. Rain is cleansing and can be a sign that all the negative stuff going on is being washed away. So, you know, go with the flow of the water and release all worries and doubts at this time. Okay? And it was just raining earlier, so again, I said it could have been somebody crying or, you know, Spirit clearing that energy out, because Crash Out was on some real wild shit for real. But somebody's a runner and a track star. Their actions in the past caused for them to have their backs up against the wall. So at this present or future time. So yeah, they trying to run and get away from, you know, the consequences, but they ain't getting nowhere fast. Claiming you as their boyfriend or girlfriend in public, and it makes you smile inside. So they mad that you moving on and you claiming somebody else, but they was sitting there claiming you behind the scenes like y'all was still together. Something to do about an assistant, a secretary, or a receptionist. Somebody could be being messy or know all the details and ins and outs, or could be telling folks where you at. You probably need a new receptionist or something like that. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Okay? Alright. Somebody can pack a spend a night bag or duffel bag. You and your person have fun. Y'all be together, do what y'all do. Spirit said don't worry about nothing and nobody. Because if they are still doing it, they ain't going to be able to chance to keep doing it. And what they're doing is the last of the last. So, you know, Crash Out. Ain't got no choice but to crash out. They putting the nail in their coffin, so to speak, at this point. So something about an undercover top secret job. I don't know. I'm gonna keep quiet on the rest of that, but this is right here will shock you. So stay calm. Mission Impossible failed attempts. Somebody got wasted. And y'all know at the end of the game on Grand Theft Auto or whatever, when they be like wasted and you come out the hospital, if you get a second life or something, it's given that. But somebody may not walk out the hospital. It might just, yeah. So we got Valentine's Day. So somebody who has a birthday in May, something about Valentine's Day, they don't like Valentine's Day no more. They're not thinking about Valentine's Day no more. Or, you know, planning for Valentine's Day anymore. With somebody who has a May birthday, or take it how it resonates. Don't tell nobody, but get yourself tested for STDs. So take it how it resonates. Don't tell nobody, but go get yourself tested. Okay? You don't need nobody to go with you for real, but if you do, make sure it's somebody you trust. You're being drained of your chakra energy and your solar plexus and sacral chakra energy. Okay? Somebody was sent in and they were meant to kill and destroy and be a nuisance in your life. Okay? So you need to check up with that, whoever I'm talking to. Take it how it resonate. Again, we don't judge over here. We just delivering messages, and we just want everybody to be better and do better, not just for themselves, but for others around them. So we can all be right, okay? Because I promise you, doing the hard work is worth it. It's so worth it. I promise you it is. Okay, what's this? I'm about to go because it's getting dark, and I wanted to have this baby with you to trap you and be protected on your good energy. See? So again, like, now may not be the good time to have, you know, starting a family with somebody. I don't know anybody's particular situation, but to each his own. Handle that how you choose to. I'm not speculating nothing. I'm not inquiring nothing. I'm not putting nothing out there to be done, okay? I'm just saying, handle that how you want to be handling it, because now is not the right time. They trying to, you know, baby trap you. So take it how it resonates. Okay. Because they want to be in your good energy. They want to have a true connection and source where it's not going to be broken. You know. And what more to do that with a child. Okay. Alright. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Okay. Whew. Because I'm having these hot flashes again. Somebody likes anime and cartoons. Okay. Spirit says some parts in this video is talking to somebody who won't stop casting their pearls before swine or rats or their likeness of. Okay. It says person, people, or whatever, it don't matter, can't be shown your grace and mercy, so stop. But you're not, you know, taking back your power. You're still letting this person puppet master you. Okay? And they're not taking blame. Okay? They're not taking blame for any of their actions, for any of anything that they have. You know, they're not taking blame or accountability for their part and how you got there. Because let's be face it, like, yeah, you had some part in it, but it takes two to tango. Like, you wouldn't have been half of in situations if it wasn't for this person leading you there. You know, a card came out earlier where, like, this person was meant to kill and destroy in your life. And that's what they're definitely doing. And they're not speaking on it. They're not taking accountability on it because they don't want you to realize that that's what they're doing in your face and blatantly behind your back, too. So, now might not be the perfect time to be, you know, doing certain stuff if you're trying to break, you know, old generational curses. So y'all take that in mind, take it how it resonates. You know, whoever needs to see or hear this will take it how it needs to be received. Nothing more, nothing less, okay? No shade, no judgment. Something about a boat, yacht, or cruise ships, okay? Something about boats, yachts, and cruise ships. Hold on. What's this? Because the allies didn't want to show. Somebody, something about a contract. Somebody don't want nobody to know about a contract that was discussed or arranged or finalized after some hot tub action. Ooh. Somebody working against somebody for real. Yep. It could have been right after a girls trip, or somebody could have said that they was going on a girls trip. Take it how it resonates. Guys trip, whatever have you, but girls trip show came out. So this could be one of the minions, one of the groupies, one of the friends, ex-friends, family members. I don't know who the hell. So y'all take it how it resonate. All right, anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Because I'm getting tired of shuffling all of these for real. Okay, what's this? Because I'm gonna come out. Whew. So guy best friend. We got guy best friend that came out. So this could have been who the person was, the other party in the hot tub that has some type of contract that don't nobody want to know about, or don't want the collective to know about, whether guy or girl. Take it how it resonates. Could be involved in somehow, some way. Y'all can figure it out. Says Spirit. Okay. Somebody doesn't have a car anymore. This horsepower came in reverse. And somebody is saying Disney songs playlist for inspiration, like, you know, the different like songs for inspiration. Somebody's not feeling inspired. Somebody's not feeling like happy-go-lucky or in touch with their inner child. Okay. Something about a guy's trip now. Okay. Something about a guy's trip now. Girls and guys trips. So take it how it resonates. Y'all seeing it. Can't nobody be trusted. Excuse me. Confirmation with that spiritual birth. Okay. Somebody needs to take a spiritual bath to cleanse out all this negative energy that's being thrown at them. Or you guys are completely surrounded by snakes and you haven't been able to move and groove in a particularly way like right now. So we just need you to cleanse your energy, says Spirit. So that way we continue to work on you, help you out, get you there, okay? I am so getting hot. These hot flashes keep going and coming, going and coming. Okay, so somebody took her, so he took her on a vacation across the blue oceans on a trip that's real expensive and damn sure not local. Okay, they went out of town. But this person was born a male. Ooh, somebody was born a male. Something about children. Somebody got children, kids or babies. Something about the color brown. Somebody could be brown skin. And just make it make sense. Okay, so I don't know if that's something going on with the ex-friend or on a girls trip, guys trip, vacation, somebody lying and making it seem like it was a girls trip, guys trip, group trip, but somebody was actually on, doing a 2-for-1 special, killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Hey, on a sneak tip, this is between you and me, this is for you and me, but let's go ahead and invite other fuckers so it don't seem like it's just us two. Or maybe, somebody took a detour, because when everybody left the group, vacation and stuff, they detoured and extended their vacation, and then furthermore went off to go to their next destination. Like everybody had a week trip and they had a 2-week trip type shit. All about this contract or whatever else. Y'all rewind it back. I don't even remember what I said. And I ain't going through the pad to look for it either. This person goes behind your back and picks up your trash or leftovers, getting clout just by association with you. Mad that their days of riding your coattail are numbered, and if not, has come to a complete stop already. This person ain't hitting on shit without your energy to sustain them, okay? And they don't want a timeout. They don't want to disconnect and have a cutoff from your energy, okay? And they don't want to take a rest. They don't feel like they need to sit their asses down somewhere and, get their shit together. They don't feel like that. They feel like they can keep going like the Energizer Bunny, okay? Something about good love making. After last night, somebody woke up looking for some more, okay? I guess that was them on their vacation. Maybe they both felt like they got the best things since sliced bread, and they in La La Land about some stuff. I don't know. But somebody didn't go to college. Somebody doesn't have a college degree, okay? So somebody is not protected. They don't have any guardian angels. And followed by a car accident. Okay. So apparently this person said that they was going to be in the north somewhere, and they lied, because that's not where they're at or where they're going to be. So this person is not in no top 5 placement. Like they are not the best thing smoking. They're actually quite trash. And, they think that they're so high and mighty, but they're really not. Somebody's going through body aches and pains. So again, heavy on the spiritual bath, because somebody, after aches and pains, it was book of life. So somebody's doing mad stuff on you. So again, take some spiritual baths to cleanse that energy off of you. So yeah, and so somebody's coming home to you, baby. Loyalty at its finest. Okay, that's what these karmics want to do for both you, divine feminine, divine masculine. They feel like they can sneak their way in. They want to come in, but we all know that that's y'all person energy towards y'all, and they just want to come in and play in your person's energy and be like, oh yeah, make it seem like something it ain't. We all know what it is. But the ancestors are whooping tail and cleaning house. So don't resist, or you will be in a crossfire and up next for discipline and all that jazz, okay? So let me see if there's anything else Spirit would like to say, because I'm about to go ahead and call it that. Okay, because it's getting dark. So somebody's still using their imagination to get back to an origin. They really want to have victory in this time of heartbreak and failure, and they don't see that the fact that they're blocking that their decisions are blocking their own forward movement with this getting back to the origins, because they fail to realize what the origin really is. They want everybody else to be to blame for what the root of their problem is. They're unclear on what the true mission is, what the true goal is, target. And they really want somebody to care for them and love on them and hug on them and be there for them. But they're really suffering through withdrawals right now, okay? whether with addictions that they're have or whatever on this new adventure that they're going on, because they're being forced to sit down and learn something, okay, with this justice card, so that way everybody in the collective can be okay and be free to live their life, okay? These cards flying now. Somebody will be made to sit down and repent for what they did, okay? And they will be apologetic, but whoever is moving on will have luck and favor and triumph and happiness, okay? And this person will be, liability. They will be finding themselves. They will be understanding now the laws of the universe, and they will not be worried about robbing or stealing or doing all this extra dumb wild shit for nobody else no more. They will finally be getting on a bandwagon with everybody else and not getting left behind, okay? But don't nobody want to, whoever is getting left behind though, this crash out, they don't want anybody to see that they're feeling it, like they're feeling the burn, like this is such an accident, this is not what they wanted to happen, it's not a part of the plan. They thought everything was cool, calm, and collected, copacetic. They was gonna get away with murder and then some, apparently. But Spirit said that's fate, okay? Y'all can see it. Spirit said this is how it's supposed to happen, you know. But of course, divine timing is always at play, but free will is also at play as well. So things are going to happen the way they need to regardless. But with free will being a factor as well, if free will does go the opposite way, then things do slightly change, but things will still go the way that they need to. Whether, you know, somebody has free will to do this way or not, it still will be made to be done. But somebody has some evidence on somebody, so there's no escaping it, okay? And maybe this video has some answers in it that people were looking to get, and people were able to put things in order and whatever. So now some folks are going through natural disasters, and they don't want to be, okay? They don't want to be having to suffer through risk and turmoil, okay? They don't want to have the heat on them or the eyes on them or an magnified glass on them, okay? They really don't. But now they got it because they came over here playing in the right video at the right time. So Spirit says they're in alliance with you. Your spirit guides, you know, they love you and they're loyal to you. And Spirit says you're going to have this home, real estate. You're going to have all your riches, all your desires. You're going to have alliances and family and friends and loving people, because that was your goal. That was what you were manifesting behind the scenes. That's what you're working on, putting in the work for. You know, Spirit heard your cries, and that's what you're going to gain. Okay? So anything else, Spirit? I think we're coming to a complete close now, because this Spirit is damn near this video, goodness gracious, this video is 3 hours long. But thank y'all so much for tuning in with me. But yeah, somebody is sick. Somebody is sick and having to face their own curse, like the backfire of their magic. Okay? They're cursed, and they have to face that. Nobody else but them. And they don't want to hear it. Stubborn. They don't want to hear it at all. Crash outers, crashing the fuck out and let them, okay? Let them. Because there is no more hee ha ha in the collective face. No more in the minions face either, because they finally waking up and jumping ship too before the boat crashed against the rocks. And quite frankly, it's at the skin of their teeth for real, because y'all already know what we talked about at the beginning of this video. Even then, they jumped at the skin of their teeth. So, yeah, hit the rocks. Hit the rocks. And it's done for. Yeah. Confirmation that corn honk. Somebody wants somebody to come in and coach them. Nah. Okay. Spirit said this person will be homeless while y'all out there having self-love. Or this person will be homeless and needing to show themselves some self-love. But still won't, because they won't get up off their ass to get a 9 to 5. Okay? They're really introverted and hesitant to go out there in the world because they don't know how to be themselves. They're so busy chasing behind the next person, want to be sheltered, want to be taken care of. Don't know how to be themselves in any day in life. You're too busy worried about the next. But Spirit said whoever will be getting this luck and whoever will getting this home and everything, y'all will be married. Y'all will be living a life. And, you know, y'all probably will be, you know, stepping with some type of pride or, you know, ego, but it'll be a well-deserved small chip on your shoulder. Nothing too heavy. because we all know we can be humbled at any time, okay? But this popped out in reverse, so the karmic is not getting no gift. They damn sure not getting no collaborations and no help from nobody that's going to try to create a strategy on their behalf, because they already know that this person is wearing a mask. Because the evidence is, the proof is in the pudding. Like, how you expect me to work for your behalf when you the one got yourself in this mess? Then you try to have other people get into it with you. Didn't want to tell us the truth of what you was really doing. Made it seem like, oh yeah, we just joining the hate train, but really it's all this other wild dumbass shit behind the scenes. Got me caught up, and I'm learning lessons left and right. I be damn. You know, it's a whole bunch of shit. Like, what? And come to find out, that was your whole true goal at the end of the day too. Coming out the bottom of the deck, like, for real. That's how you felt. So now this person is upset, and I know y'all see it coming, because everybody is finding out their true, genuine plan and how stupid it is. Like, I can't believe I joined forces with this. Like, are you serious? Like, yeah, this is what you teamed up for. Yep. And people are thinking back, like, all the memories are like, this was some bullshit. I can't fucking believe it. This was some fucking bullshit. Wasn't worth the fucking time a day, I promise you. Not worth your freedom either, but hey. So now some folks that are actually waking up and jumping ship at the skin of their teeth before the boat actually crashed and hit the docks, you know, now they want to try to figure out how to get on that self-love journey, how to, like, you know, take care of themselves more, value themselves more, because at this point they know damn well I did not fuck with myself. Okay, they're trying to figure out how to put a stop to this stupidness, so they don't get, you know, joined into the shit again no more. Like, be naively pulled into some shit no more. Okay, they're trying to put a stop to this nut ass shit, this low vibrational self with them. They're trying to kill off their old self and come into their new self. Because why? It's worth it. Tell them, collective. For all the ones in the back, Crash Out has definitely exit the building by now. So just so y'all know. Okay. And there is no aid for them. That's why they've been left the building. Spirit just saying, because it popped up. That's why, because I said that, it was like, yeah, let me let y'all know. No aid will be given. They've been left the building. Because they know that. They get no clout. They get they get no sympathy over fucking here. We now focusing on the ones that were lined up to be the scapegoat, but jump ship, skin of their teeth. So y'all got some common sense, I see. So let me work with you, since you seem like you ready to work with us. Okay, you know you're gonna have to still get your ass whooping, right? Cool. Okay. Well, let me make sure it's not as bad as it once was. Hold on. Let me revise your punishment right quick. You still gonna have to go for it, but it won't be as bad as you thought it was. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I could trade out. What you rather do? You rather do detention, or you rather clean the toilets for all the bathrooms in the school? What you rather do? Okay, you'll do detention. Well, you know detention is going to cost you 3 days versus the 1 day of the team cleaning the toilets. You good on that? Oh, well, you say you want to do toilets all day for the day, and you good? Yeah, that's what it is. You work with us, we work with you. Okay? Glad you fucking got some common sense. Well, so the plunger over there, everybody tagged. Okay, we go ahead. Detention you go. Hit them toilets. And we digress, okay? Because, and it's really giving that, okay? But Spirit said, this person may still continue to try to do stuff in the future. But Spirit said, just keep persevering, okay? Because you're wanted, you're desired, you're admired, you're craved after, even if you have been a little minion or a puppeteer in the past, okay? Because Spirit says, you are ready for bigger and better, and you were nothing but overwhelmed, okay? And overloaded. But now you're ready for bigger and better. So go ahead, serve your detention, and go ahead, clean them toilets, and meet back up in the classroom, you know, for, you know, an unexpected, you know, but good surprise. Because the Most High God loves us all, and He definitely will reward us for our lessons learned. It's just up to us to see and identify the shape and the way they come, because they don't always come the way we think. You know, sometimes we may just find $20 on the ground. Not necessarily we necessarily needed it, but we was just meditating and learning a lesson about something last night. So now, you know, we're $20 richer. Like, that's a blessing. Like, Most High God, the universe will reward you. It's just up to you to see it. But whoever this person is, they're frightened because they're stuck in their mind. They're paranoid. They're upset. You know, they know that this victory is now blocked for good because everything has been put to death. And they're just going to have to count this as a loss. Because whoever, you know, the scapegoat is or the minion, they now can sleep a little bit better at night. Because they're not the ones that's really being haunted by, like, spiritual stuff and everything like that. As much so as, you know, certain other individuals. But because they jump ship at the skin of their teeth before the boat hit the rocks, you know, they get to, you know, at least be able to sleep good at night. Because, you know, they got to be able to serve detention and scrub them toilets. So, you know, we'll let you take an hour break. And if you want to take a nap on your hour break before you get back to using that elbow grease on them toilets, that's cool. But we're going to coach you through how to do things the right way from now on. Like, because once you wake up from being asleep, you don't go back to sleep. You're woke. What sheep? Sheep being where? Led to slaughter? No. That's for the crash outs. And that's where the fuck they're at. There is no detention for them. Okay? They're good to go wherever they wanted to be at. Okay? And something fell down. I'm gonna see if anything else came out of here. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Ooh, thank you. Yep, they didn't want this to come out because it's all that spell work coming back to them. They didn't want to believe that the consequences were going to be this bad for everything returning back to sender. Okay? Yes, and they don't want nobody to feel like they don't want to grow old lonely. But that's what the fuck they're going to get. That's the part of the stuff. Because the spell works, the love spells is no longer working. Period. That's a part of the consequences, okay? You give what you get. And you was going so fucking hard about the wrong shit. You should have just left well enough alone the first fucking time. And you could have been well on your way, like the people now that are now well on their way on the path of finding their own happiness. Because they had enough common sense to jump ship before the fucking boat hit the rocks. And this person still wants to fucking bribe people. Probably gonna be bribing people with money, the little bit of money that they do get, just to have some type of love. Somebody show them some type of love. That's crazy. Yeah, but this person is going to be stressed out. And not the person that decided to, you know, go to detention and clean the toilets. They're not going to be stressed out. They're actually going to be calm going through their punishment, which is actually grace and mercy through your ass whooping. And I talk about it all the time because the Most High God would give us warnings time after time after time. But even when we're sitting down through our punishment, he still gives us grace and mercy because it could always be a lot worse than what we had any idea could imagine of. And when we got to sit out and we looking at somebody else's type of punishment and we looking at ours like, damn, I'm glad I just had to stand in a corner. Or I'm glad I just had to write 1,000 times, I will not be bad no more. This motherfucker got a list of fucking chores, you know, can't go outside, can't do shit. You got to sit in a dungeon. All of your punishment. And you got how many years of bad karma to pay back? What? Oh, I'm glad I'm standing in the corner. Let me stand in the corner real good. You feel me? Like, nah. But Spirit says, yeah, they can try to come up with any ideas that they want to, but nothing's working. Spirit said whoever is on the right path and doing what they need to be doing, they will have all these bright ideas. But this person will remain with this energy attachment on them. Talk about crash out. Okay, because they just refuse. And at this point, you know, they stuck in their mind. They no longer here. They just daydreaming all the time. With this energy attachment and daydreaming coming up behind them, they are no longer here. Okay, crash out has left the building a long time ago. Both physically, energetically, and everything else. Like, crash out is somewhere out there crashing out. And probably going to fizzle out and burn out when they get tired and done and finish blowing up. So, yeah. Y'all stay safe out there. Y'all watch over yourselves, watch your surroundings. You know, get your ass in the house, get somewhere safe, find something safe to do. Okay, don't be playing in nobody's face, don't be talking shit, don't be doing nothing. Okay. Yeah, because this person in vow in reverse, they gone. Okay. Spirit said don't play with nobody, don't play with nothing, because this person is off their rocker. Okay, they fake a good game, like they're full of mass, and they definitely are shapeshifter. Okay, Spirit says stay away from this person, whoever this person is. That's why they were given descriptions. You make it fit and apply how it resonates, how it does. whatever, anything else, Spirit, anything else. I think that's it, y'all. So we're coming up on 3 hours on the dot, but let me say my outro because I think that's it. Spirit said everybody in the situation will be calm, even a crash out, because they will be brought to, you know, the facility where they need to be, where they can, you know, finally sit with themselves, okay, and be forced to be calm, whether that's wearing a straitjacket or not. But that's what it was given for a second. But yeah, so thank y'all again for sticking around with me. I really enjoyed y'all. Thank y'all so much for not being offended, actually learning something, actually growing. Thank y'all so much for not speaking on how I'm sweating bullets for y'all, because I was channeling, child, and baby, okay? The Spirit was definitely talking today. But thank y'all again. Again, this is Beautiful Bliss Tarot, and I will be back again with another one. Y'all go ahead and check out my other videos. Don't hate, appreciate, show some love. Thank you so much for your comments, shares, and subscribes, and support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, we love, live, laugh, and have fun over here, okay? So there's no judgment. There's no shade on anything. We just want everybody to be better and do better for not just ourselves, but others around us, okay? So y'all be breezy. Y'all stay good. Y'all stay safe. Stay blessed. Keep y'all heads on a swivel. Always watch your surroundings. You know, this world is something, but it is our world, okay? And we are here. But I'm about to go ahead and hit the shower, get all the sweat off of me. And y'all have a good night. Until the next one. Love y'all. Peace.